Well, well. So, welcome. Welcome, everybody, to the Unconfirmed sessions. So, today is March 31st. Oh, let me see what we got going on over here. So, I'm a little bit behind today. I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what the heck is going on around here. Wow. Oh, there we go. All right. So, my name's Justin. Welcome to the Unconfirmed Sessions. This is an every Wednesday night live stream where we talk about just about anything that we can. I want to get started. Well, hopefully we will have a couple people join us in a little while. I want to get started with the Philadelphia Flyers. We're going to go straight into some sports today. I don't know what the heck is going on with this team. They are just, holy crap, they're horrible. Started out the season really good, and they just cannot get it together. Not one bit. Let's see, what was the score tonight? Let me pull this up really quick because I know they just ended. Let's see. I'm gonna pull up the worldwide leader in sports on my other screen. And let's see. Holy crap. They got their butts handed to them again. Wow. They lost 6-1. Or yeah, 6-1. Jeez. What the hell is going on? They really need to work on their defense, and hopefully their goaltending will just pick back up to where it was. I mean, you can't have good goaltending if you have some crappy defense. I mean, the goalie can kind of carry you, but oh my god. Wow. So anyway, Flyers are now 17, 14, and 4. Jeez. I don't know what to say about them. I thought they were going to do really well throughout the year. Looks like they just signed Cam York from the Michigan Wolverines, which is a good thing. I mean, he's a really good defenseman. We'll see if he can crack the lineup. I know he's on their taxi squad, which is the people that go along with the team in case there's a COVID call or something like that. Let me fix this real quick. Actually, take that off for now because it is kind of hot. All right, yeah. So Cam York leaves Michigan because they had let's see who we got here. Look at this guy. All right, now that you got your earbuds in, now I can talk to you.
Hey, what's up, dude?
What's going on, man?
Nada.
So you got the baby to bed?
Yeah, finally.
Hell yeah.
What are you up
to? Nothing. It's been a crazy week, and I'm on this new diabetes medicine. It makes me feel really weird and the worst part is I started taking it on Wednesdays, and it's a once a week shot that I take,
Mm-hmm.
and it makes me feel like drunk all day long.
Dude, that sucks.
Yeah. So like
Are you sure?
when you,
Are you sure that it doesn't get you drunk?
I mean, it could, but yeah. And for some stupid reason, I started it on Wednesdays, and now it's
Why would you
like,
do that?
yeah, no. Well, as soon as it came in, I was like, oh, let me get this started. Not thinking, hey, I do a live
Right.
stream every Wednesday night. So like all week, I've been taking all my meds, and it's like I have to take a nap in the middle of the day.
Oh, that's the old man stuff, bro.
Oh, you hush
I
your
like
mouth.
I like to take naps in the middle of the day now too. That's that old man stuff, bro. I don't think it has anything to do with medicine.
I don't know. I'm hoping it's not the old man part. I'm just hoping that it's just like, all right, something's going on.
Right? I cannot see YouTube, so I
Okay.
don't know if anybody's in here or not. But if there are, hello. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's well tonight.
Um,
If
I'm
not,
still trying to figure out the whole YouTube thing because I don't know how to pull up who's here.
just find like either on a tablet or another computer and just click on your YouTube channel.
Mm,
Just mute it. That way you don't get the feedback and the echo.
let me try that because I'm in the
That's how I
studio.
watch it.
I'm
That's
in
how I
the
watch mine.
studio part. Oh, hey, there's 3 people here. Let me click on this
Hello,
and see.
everybody.
Hey,
Hope everybody is having a nice night tonight.
let's see. Now I just got to figure out where it's going to tell. Where does it tell me who's in?
In the chat.
Yeah, no one's chatting yet.
Oh, then you can't see until somebody says something. Sorry, bro. My bad.
Oh, we got 4. There's 4. Well, I'm one.
Well, you
So
got
there's
one from
3 people.
Facebook.
Okay, so that's how we can do it. All right, now done. I'm a fart smeller. I figured this out.
There you go, bro.
Yeah, dude, this week's been crazy. So back in I want to say January, I called Comcast.
Mm-hmm.
We had Comcast at our other house, and I was like, all right, I know there's Comcast where we're moving to because they had just installed it throughout the area.
Right.
And I called them up. I said, I need to set up service. And they're like, well, your address isn't in our system. So it should take like 48 hours to get it done. You'll get a call in 7 to 10 days. It's like, all right. So I called them back after we had moved in and found out that they completely erased my ticket
Why?
to have a new address put in. No idea.
That's
So
stupid.
I had another ticket put in. Called a week later, gone. Again. I called a week later after that and had another ticket and a construction ticket because they would have had to put new cable wire in.
Okay.
Like the cable hookup is across the street from me, like 110 feet from my house.
do they
It's
not
like
have like a? Do they not have a leg already over to that house?
no, it just would like. What's weird is like there's actually 2 telephone poles.
Are you watching Keith on Instagram?
No,
It says Harry Bibbs just joined.
What?
Look, hairy beards.
No.
It's all right. I'm watching it. Like he's talking about weird beard.
Uh,
It's all good, bro.
no. That's weird. I am not on the. I'm like I have Instagram pulled up, but
That's probably
I'm on the main page. Like I'm
somebody
on.
might have like um I forget how they do that.
I think somebody spoofed it.
No, not spoofed. Damn, I can't remember.
Uh,
People like log me in. Oh, it was her. There you go. Hey, there's enough beard here, Mandy. Come on. You don't need to go watch that luxurious beard. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, go ahead, man. Cable.
Yeah. So there's two poles. There's a pole like directly in front of the other person's house that is right across from me,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's a pole right directly in front of that one. And I was like, all right, I know you could hook it up. Just run it to the one pole and run it to my house. And the girl that I had talked to back then, she was like, okay, yeah, that should be no problem. We'll get it done. And I called like 2 days after we moved in, and the ticket was gone yet again.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'm like, what the heck is going on? And I'm like, we got. Hey, what's going on, Steve?
Hey, what's up? What's up?
So we got two girls that are still in school. They're doing the homeschool like every day except for like they go to school for like 2 days a week, and then the rest they got to do their homework and stuff at the house through online learning. Like,
Mm-hmm.
man, this sucks because we didn't have internet. I don't know how they're going to use their stuff, and they're like wiping out our hotspot after like 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been talking to this one guy, and he's a rep. So he's like, man, I don't know what's going on with it. I'm not sure why it's not saying that you can have service. So like for a week, I've been calling him back and forth. He gave me his direct number. He's like, call me back. Just call me back, and we'll figure this out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the guy was really cool. So I called him back again, and he's like, yeah, it's still not doing anything. I'm not sure what's going on. So he's like, I'll escalate this to my supervisor.
Really?
Hey, what's up, Randy?
How you doing, Randy?
So I called him like the next day after he escalated it, and he said that she had sent out an email but didn't get a good response. So I was like, what do you mean? What's
Right. What's
not
a good response?
Yeah. And he goes, well, kind of meaning, that it's done. Your address is in the system. And he was like, let me call you back in about an hour, and I'll let you know what's going on. So he calls me back in an hour, and he goes, yeah, because she didn't get that response that she wanted, she sent the email out to 42 other people.
Are you like you're joking, right?
No, I'm dead serious. So he had told me what was going on. My address, for some reason, when they put in, because my address is 2109.
Mm-hmm.
When you put in 2109 into their system, it's kicking it over to 2098, which is the house directly across from me that has it. So they're looking at it like, well, I don't understand why they're wanting service. They have service. Well, no, we don't. We're it's a brand new construction on a brand new lot. So, yeah. So I get a weird call from him yesterday, like 10 minutes later, about setting up everything. And he's like, okay, well, you're going to get your service. They'll be out on on the 5th, and it'll be between 8 and 10. I was like, all right, sweet. Then he calls me back today, and he was like, so we got everything straightened out. I was like, yeah, I know. You called me like 10 minutes later yesterday, and we went through the whole setup. And he goes, no, that wasn't me. I was like, dude, I know your voice by now. So somebody got some service that I authorized. And they're going to be there between 8 and 10 on the 5th.
But when is yours coming?
Mine's not coming till... I had to schedule it till the 13th. Between 8 and 10.
Stupid, man. See, that's why I got rid of Comcast, bro. Like, we have... it's a local company. It's called Smithville.
Yeah.
And they have fiber. So, like, we called them because Comcast, man, like, I couldn't run a laptop, a phone, and an Xbox and a smart TV, and it wanted to, like, just collapse. It would collapse my internet. And it was, like, the biggest they offered. I paid extra to have the biggest they offered. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I called Smithville, and they're like, yeah, we can give you fiber. I can't remember. Gigabit. I don't know. Yeah. It's like the best shit you can get, basically, with fiber.
Yeah.
Without getting shit that's like as big around as my finger.
Yeah.
But anyway, so they come out and they send a tech guy out, and he's fucking here for like 3 or 4 hours. Oh, excuse my language. He's here for like 3 or 4 hours, and he's like, he's like, I can't get your router to come on. Are you sure your router's good? I'm like, I know that router's good. That's like a $500 router, bro. It's brand new. You know what I mean? So he went outside and he had him ping the box, and there was no signal. He was getting signal at the junction box across the street.
Yeah.
Because I live kind of like outside the city limits.
Yeah.
It's like right outside city limits, but they still offer really good internet. But anyway, so come to find out, they shot a light through the line. The line was collapsed.
Oh, shit.
Somewhere in the middle. So what they did was, like 2 years ago, they went out and they ran all these, I can't, like a sleeve, legs to all these houses around here. Because I have my house and I have 10 acres on one side, 10 acres on the other. And then there's a big subdivision, like across the road. And they ran legs. And I guess the leg collapsed in the ditch or something. I don't know, the sleeve, whatever you want to call it. But next day, dude, they had a crew out here trenching my yard and shot, like, trenched or bored underneath the road and put me a new line in. I had internet when I got home.
Hell yeah.
So now I can run my camera, 2 laptops, 2 or 3 phones, 2 Xboxes, 2 smart TVs, and it never, like, I never have an issue.
See, out here, there was nothing. You could get HughesNet or some other satellite type. And Comcast just came out here like last summer. And it's like amazing. So, I mean, I had it at our other house, and I'm thinking it was because of my modem. It would buffer all the time. Because, I mean, I had like a 2 gig modem or something like that.
Dude, I'm just like, I so remember when the internet became popular. That's gonna tell my age. Like, I remember, like, I tell my son all the time. My son's 15, and I'm like, dude, I remember a time when there was no internet other than at school. I said, when we finally got internet at home, like, if somebody answered the phone or anything like that, you got cut off. Like, and he's like, whatever, Dad. And I'm like, seriously. I'm like, this is one of those old people moments.
Yeah. I remember when I was living in Philly growing up, cable was one station.
Hey, hold on. Before you, like, my camera's up here, and I keep looking at you, so I'm not looking away from you. I'm trying to look at the screen and watch you while you talk. It's hard for me to, like, it's hard for me to do that. I'm still getting used to it. Go ahead.
Yeah, so cable in Philly, when it first came out, it was one one station, and it hooked up to a box that was like this big, and it had a turn dial. It had a one click turn dial, and that's all you had. But like we could get all the local sports. Or no, I think it was just like the Flyers and Sixers. I think at the time, and yes, it was no, it was Prism. That's right, Randy.
Prism?
It was called Prism. Yeah, and it was. I think it was Randy. Wasn't Prism owned by the Flyers? I think
I
that's
don't
why
know.
they.
I don't watch soccer.
Yeah, so that was internet for us, or cable for us, and internet was just dial up. Getting that free 106 hours from AOL every month when you get that disc in the mail.
Dude, I remember going to like we had we had stores called Media Play. I don't know if you remember Media Play. It was kind of like Best Buy before Best Buy,
Okay.
but it was more toward music. It was geared more toward music and DVDs, stuff like that. It was just called Media Play. It was like a big box store. But
Okay.
anyway, like they used to have by the register, they had all these like gateway discs or not gateway. What was it called?
Prodigy.
AOL. AOL.
AOL and Prodigy.
Yeah, dude. And we would always grab handfuls of them, like we were like being super cool. And they're like, you know, those are free, right? And I'm like, I don't care. I want a bunch of them. They're like, well, you're not. It's all gonna do the same thing. How many computers do you have? I'm like, I don't have any computers, but my uncle's got one. Dude, like I, I don't know how like if you have anything that ever happened, but like when the internet hit, like my uncle went and bought a computer from Gateway,
Yeah.
like a big huge PC. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it wasn't like 3 or 4 weeks later, dude. Him and my aunt had found other people in other states through chats. They were like divorced within months. I was like, what?
Oh my
Like,
god.
this is so stupid. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand people.
Yeah, that's where I found my kids, my first wife. Yeah.
No, but I'm saying like, eh. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't think I've ever met anybody on the internet. Like, I met my fiance through like Facebook,
Yeah.
but it wasn't like I met her because of Facebook. It's like I met her in a store
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't get her name. So like I started going through like people I knew that she knew, and I found her and like hit her up, and I was like, "Hey, you want to go out sometime?" You know?
Yeah.
Hey, the butcher might be coming if you're down with that.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, man, like my son flips out when I try to tell him like stuff when I was his age and stuff. He's like, "No, Dad, no," and I'm like, "Yeah, dude, like we had to write in cursive." You know what I mean? We had to learn math. We couldn't use computer or calculators.
Yeah. Yeah, we weren't allowed to in school.
No, man, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts how much technology has changed, and just like even in the last 5 years, it's amazing.
Dude, do you remember when the first iPhone hit?
Yeah.
Like that was nuts. Like I had to have it. I'm like, nah, that's like a computer in your pocket. I gotta have that. Fucking $1,000. That's stupid. And I'm
Yeah.
saying type it on my iPhone 12.
Yeah, isn't that like the same as the iPhone? What 9?
What, the iPhone 12?
Yeah, isn't it like the
No.
same size?
Oh, that mine is, but I have the mini.
Oh,
I have
okay.
the smallest one because like there I was like, what's the difference? And he's like, camera. I'm like, dude, I have a fucking $800 camera. Why do I need to pay $1,000 for a phone that I'm just gonna use for text messages?
Yeah,
Because like when I first went, I was gonna get like the big one, but I was like, because at the time I was shooting all my videos with my phone with an
yeah,
iPhone 7. When I first started, well, you know, I've told you before, I started with an iPhone 7 Plus.
yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, it's just a camera." And I'm like, "All right, cool. Then just give me the smallest one you have."
Yeah.
And now Abby, my fiance, she got like the iPhone 12 Pro Max extravaganza Terminator phone, but like not me, dude. But she takes a lot of pictures and videos of the baby and stuff, so
Oh yeah.
you know
Yeah,
what I
you want them
mean.
to look good.
Well, my camera, look, I look like a damn supermodel compared to my old phone, dude. The resolution on this camera is amazing.
Yeah. I can see
Like, of
that
course,
baby sweat.
I got enough LED lights in here right now and like mood lights to light up a damn runway.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get my lighting down for my videos.
I got a 12-inch ring here. I got a 6-inch ring here.
Oh, I can tell you look like you look like you're staring at the sun.
I am.
Dial that bitch back like 2 notches. Can you dim it?
Yeah.
Dim it like 2 notches. Like it's washing your face out. All I see is your eyeballs and the tip of your nose.
Let's see.
Oh, see, that looks great right there. Yeah,
Hey.
see, when you set back, it helps. Well, see, you got the autofocus on your camera.
Yeah.
See, the autofocus is making it lighter. It's opening your aperture and letting more light in, so it makes your face look brighter. So you could probably go down one more if you can dim it one more.
See what's weird because like it's just a webcam.
Yeah.
Like it's a good one. I think I
Oh,
paid
I can
like
tell. I can tell the
$150.
resolution's a good camera.
But like if I get it too dark, it'll go into like
Sleep mode.
not like a sleep mode, but like I'll get extremely blurry.
Really?
Like it doesn't. It's almost like it doesn't know where to
Does
focus.
it have? Does it have an? Do you have it on autofocus?
I think it is.
Do you have the option to take autofocus off?
Uh, I might.
You don't have to do it right now. Just look into it, man. Like whoever
I'm
Fat RC
abnormally
is,
white.
that's awesome.
Yeah, I am.
Me too, but see, with the nice soft lighting, it makes me look like I have a tan. I love it, dude. I have this huge light box sitting right here, a soft box, like right here to the left of me. And then I have
Yeah.
a ring light over here to the right of me at a 45-degree angle,
I wonder
and
if
then I
I
have a blue light in the background.
bank it off of this wall.
Dude, um, go to the dollar. Do you have Dollar Generals where you are or Dollar Tree?
Yeah.
Go there and buy 2 pieces of white poster board.
Yeah.
Okay, point your light away from you at a
Yeah.
45-degree angle. Put that white off to shit off to your side, one out just out of frame, and
Uh huh.
bounce that light around and it make it softer,
Oh,
and you'll
okay.
get rid of that glare.
Because I
Dude,
know
I watched.
part of it's because I have a second full size screen here too.
Mm,
So
yeah,
like
that's
if I go
probably.
to a darker, oh,
Yeah,
that's
see
not too bad.
that brought it down really nice. See, now you actually look like a person and not like a glowing sunbeam.
So hey,
You look like the Silver Surfer with a beard, bro.
thanks. So did you ever get in touch with that dude?
He doesn't do it anymore.
What?
You talking about the one that does the renderings?
No, no. The
Oh yeah, do you not see it? I thought I sent it to you.
uh-uh.
Oh, bro, hold on. I'll send it to you real quick. It's fucking
Yeah,
dope.
he
I
just
love it.
finished up mine.
He
I
it
got
took
those
like
this morning.
8 hours.
Shit.
Yeah, hold on.
Now I just got to figure out my editing software and get it in there.
Oh, that's something else I need to talk to you about too. I'm not supposed to, but I guess I will. Where the hell is it? All right, I just sent it to you on Instagram. That's the only way I can send it to you. I don't have your number or anything. But
All right, let's see what we got here.
did it show up?
Yeah.
I like the way it turned out. It's a little different than what I wanted, but I like the way it turned out.
Yeah, that is pretty badass. I was kind of hoping he could have done like
The name.
the name in that,
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
and then have it
The way
show up.
it got lost in translation, but the way I kind of took it was the parameters are only so big
Yeah.
that he can use, and I don't think it would have fit because I have such a long name. I almost told him just to do like DTBA.
Yeah.
But, like, I wasn't like.
Dude, it's still badass. I like the animation in those the fade out behind it.
Yeah, me too.
That's pretty badass.
Dude, that logo's a hit, bro. That picture got like 130, 140 likes.
Dude, it did turn out nice.
Yeah, dude. Especially for like 10 minutes worth of work.
So, all right. So I'm gonna put up the ones that he did for me. This is the main one. I think I showed you this one.
Yeah, I seen this one. I like it. Yeah.
Did it do the full animation on your end?
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I've seen it, so I kind of knew like what to expect.
All right. So here's the other one.
That's cool. I like that one.
And then here's the third one. Huh.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm thinking my computer does not like me doing all this stuff at one time.
No, mine's the same way. But I'm using an old MacBook right now, though. So like mine's old, like 5 or 6.
No, remove. God damn, I'm trying to remove that shit.
But
There we go. Yeah, I'm happy. Dude, it was like, I think it cost me what, $17 plus I gave him like a $5 tip.
yeah, it cost me like $12.76.
I was like, holy crap.
I'll take that all day long.
Yeah, Steve, it didn't play right. It was my computer that did it. I could probably send it to you if you want to check it out, but I'm gonna have it in my videos as soon as I can. So, I got the ball. Dude, I'm liking this. I like it.
Yeah, I just don't like my camera doesn't have a spot for that to go in.
Yeah.
It fucking does it. Hold on. Yeah, see, my camera, it only supports like a 3.5 millimeter jack or mini USB. Well, if you know, since you have it, that Yeti runs off a full size USB.
Yeah.
And if you try to adapt it down,
It messes it up.
it messes it up. So like it won't take.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to get a different mic for my camera. Probably gonna get like a shotgun mic that goes on top of it or something.
Okay. So how does it does it make me sound good?
Your voice is clear, like it's crisp. Your audio is clean.
Sweet.
Other than that weird huffing sound.
I don't know what you're talking about. Let's see what we got. Hey, I got 2 thumbs up so far on the video.
Really?
Hell yeah.
That's awesome. It's probably Randy and Steve, I think you said. I
Yeah.
can't believe your wife didn't even give you a thumbs up, bro. What's up?
I know. I kind of expected her to give me a thumbs down or something.
Something. Here, hold on. There you go. There is like a 3-minute lag though, or 30
No, it
second
just
lag.
hit. That was quick.
No, I'm talking about between what we say and what they hear. So you
Oh
always
yeah,
got to remember
yeah,
there's a lag.
yeah. Oh, now we got four. Hell yeah. So let's see what else. What you got going on this week?
Work.
Of course.
That's all I ever do. Um, Me and Abby are gonna have a date night Friday night. So, for the
Nice.
yeah, there's a new barbecue place in town. I want to go try out and see if it's actual real barbecue and not
Hell
just
yeah.
roast beef with barbecue sauce on it.
Yeah,
Dude,
we.
I'm from the South, bro. So like,
Yeah, you know
I know
barbecue.
what barbecue is, and then I came here like when I was like 18. I came to Indiana, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll have the barbecue sandwich and fries. I'll go with something I know.
Yeah.
And they brought me out a fucking like a roast beef sandwich, bro, with barbecue sauce on it. I'm like, what is this? She's like, it's a barbecue. I'm like, no. She's like, yeah, it is. It's sliced barbecue. I'm like, this is not barbecue. It's roast beef sandwich with barbecue sauce on it. I'm like, just bring me a cheeseburger. Take this abomination away from me.
Now, what's your favorite type of barbecue sauce?
Ah, man.
Are you like a vinegar based or are you ketchup based?
Probably ketchup based, man. Like, cause being away from being away from real barbecue for so long, like I had to adapt to like what is available here. So and I thought about making my own barbecue sauces, but I just don't have the time.
Yeah.
But that if it's cooked right, man, like you don't need sauce. Like in my opinion, like if barbecue is cooked right, you don't need sauce.
Yeah.
Like I can eat pulled pork without sauce if it's cooked
Yeah.
right.
Oh yeah.
Brisket, same way. Like I don't need anything on a brisket. I don't need anything on like smoked turkey or smoked chicken or you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. We have a barbecue place not too far from here. It's called Mission Barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and like you go in and you order, and it's like you can get almost any type of barbecue, and it's all done there. Like they have like three huge ovens, um, and then you sit down and they've got like 12 different barbecue sauces, and their
See,
mac and
that's
cheese
how it
is
was back
amazing.
home, dude. Like
Yeah,
you go to a barbecue joint and like they got a wall full of like squirt bottles
yeah, yeah. Let
and like you know what I mean. You just put what you want on it and go sit down and eat. But like you can't do that anymore.
me see if I can pull them up.
But like I don't know, man. Like we don't eat out hardly anymore though.
Yeah, I used to want to eat out all the time, but
Oh, we did, bro, because it was so easy for two people. It's hard to cook for two people,
yeah,
and me and Abby ate out all the time, man. We'd go get a burger, or go get a steak, or just whatever. And then with the whole COVID thing, and then having a baby, like we just stayed home, like, and I started cooking more, and like we just started getting those home chef or whatever, Hello
yeah,
Fresh, like they
yeah.
send you a week's worth of meals, dude, in a box with the menus and everything. Like they give you everything you need, bro, down to the damn like seasonings. And it's only $10 a meal, dude. $10 for like good stuff. Like it's organic meat, organic vegetables.
Oh
Like
yeah, we get the what's it called? Butcher box.
yeah, you know what I
Oh
mean.
my,
Like it's
the
worth it.
oh, I think we pay like $150 a month, and we get to pick six different types of meats. And I mean, like we get like the pork butt or the chops, and we get ground beef, the chicken,
Now see,
and it's oh yeah,
when we order from like the subscription, it's mainly like chicken because
yeah,
like I know where all my beef and pork comes from. Like her dad has a farm, so like I
oh
know, like I get my beef from him, I get my pork from him.
oh hell
Like
yeah,
I know what it's ate. Like it's like you know what I mean, like
yeah,
true farm to table. Like
yeah,
I feed the cows, so I know what they're eating. You know what I mean?
hell yeah,
So like yeah, I don't eat meat from a store, bro. The only time I eat meat that's not is like if we go to a steakhouse or something. That's about it.
So here's, let me see. There we go. We'll share that. This is Mission Barbecue. They've got, I pulled up Indiana for you.
I can't. Fort Wayne, Evansville. Does that say Clarksville?
Yeah.
And what's the one on the bottom? What's the bottom two?
Merrillville and Mishawaka.
Mishawaka, like that. Those two are up north. Fort Wayne is probably an hour and a half from me. Evansville's like 2 hours.
Damn.
And Clarksville's like 2 hours. Mission Barbecue. I mean, the name sounds familiar, but I don't think I've ever eaten there. I'm surprised they don't have one here, dude. Where I'm at, like, I basically live like literally, dude. I'm 5 minutes away from IU campus.
Oh, okay.
Like Bloomington is IU. That's all it is IU.
Yeah,
I'm surprised they don't have one here.
There's a bunch here in Virginia. Let's see. Let's see if it pulls up their menu. Yeah.
Oh man, they don't have a platter, bro. They have a sampler. I'm surprised they don't have a platter. Did they bring you bread out when they bring your food?
Yeah, you get bread on your. Well, here it is.
Oh, there you go. Okay,
pack.
that's more.
Like,
that makes more sense right there. But like, where I'm from, I'm used to getting it with like 2 slices of bread.
Yeah, I think they do. They do cornbread.
Yeah.
But like if you get, you could do. I don't understand why it's not on here because like you can actually pick. Like they'll say, what do you want? 1, 2, or 3 types of meat.
Right. Well, that one sampler, it says 2 meats or 3 meats.
Where is it?
Go right up above the.
There we go.
So, yeah, there you go. And then right above sandwiches, I believe it says it again too. Or sorry, above Smokehouse Signatures, it says meat sampler.
There you go. Yeah, yeah, and that's usually what I get. Like I'll get the brisket, the pulled pork, and I'll probably do like the turkey or the sausage. I mean, it is really really good. I've never had a bad experience there. Plus, they support armed forces.
Right on. Yeah, like I said, man, we don't eat out very much. So, like, this coming Friday, we're going to go out to eat and like, check out that joint and see what's going on. But see, like, with it being a college campus, man, it's like hard to go eat anywhere and it not be packed with a bunch of drunk frat kids. And, like, I don't get along with drunk frat kids, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That would suck.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta go grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Oh, you're good, bro. Hey, what's up, Rex? How's it going, bro? Nah, you're in the right one, man. We're just keeping it light, you know what I mean? Talking about a little bit of other stuff other than beards. Oh, man. Are we ordering food? Love it. Are you at the shop?
Yeah.
Right on. Yeah, the Rex is in here now.
Oh shit!
Now you're.
What's going on, Rex?
Now. You're big time.
We ordering food. I mean, you can order food. I don't know when you're gonna get it though.
I don't know, Rex. Where you live, bro? We can see if there's a Mission Barbecue where you're at.
Yeah, I'll pull it up real quick. Let you order from them. They got some great food. Hell, you might even get some DoorDash from them.
There you go. See, dude, we're like a mile or 2 away from like the limits of DoorDash and Uber Eats and all that stuff. Pisses me off. But it's probably good though, because I probably would eat out more.
Dude, that stuff's expensive to do.
Oh, I know, man. It's crazy because you got to pay a fee, plus you got to pay for the food, and then tip.
Yeah, yeah, it's not worth it. God, what was I gonna say?
He said, "You think I'm gonna tell you where I live?" I didn't say your address, bro.
Oh, look who's here. Look who's here.
Is it the butcher?
Yep.
Hey, you talk about
There
meats,
he
bro. The
is.
butcher's got to show up.
That's right.
Hey, that's cool. Now your Harry Beards logo is covering up that big bright spot on your forehead.
Shit.
What's up, dude?
What's up?
Nada. How was work?
It was all right, I guess.
It was work.
Yeah, I don't. I fucking hate closing, man. I hate working the 8 o'clock shift.
Yeah, that
It sucks. But
Yeah.
other than that, it's all right, I guess.
Right on.
So what's it like being a butcher, man?
It's all right. It's not bad. I don't. So I am not officially a butcher as much as a meat cutter.
Okay.
However,
Still.
but yeah, I mean, I've never broken down like a whole cow or anything like that, or even like
you
half
probably could,
a cow.
though, right?
I could probably do it. Because I mean, most of the, I've cut pretty much like everything there is to cut on an animal. And I have like, dressed out some deer and stuff before, but, yeah, and anybody who has ever hunted before, everything is like pretty much sectioned, like when you start breaking something down, there's like silver skin and stuff that kind of separates each section of the animal. So
Yeah.
it's not really that difficult, but if you don't know what you're looking for or whatever, I could see where you could probably like cut into stuff you don't want to and tear, kind of butcher, for lack of a better word, butcher some stuff that you didn't really want to. But yeah, everything we work with is already broken down and comes in a box. You just open the box and it's like, so get T-bones, they call it a short loin, or you want ribeyes, it's already broken down into those pieces, and then you cut those like that big giant piece, and you cut those into steaks, like that kind of stuff, or roast or whatever.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we have two different supermarkets here. One's got a really nice Kroger's around here.
Okay.
They have a really nice meat section.
That's
God.
what we have here, dude. We have a Kroger. Or Kroger's. We have multiple Krogers. We have like 5 in Bloomington.
Shit.
We got one that bigger than freaking Walmart. Like Walmart and Sam's Club put together. We call it Krogucci.
Dude, there's a
clothes shopping in that bitch.
There's a Kroger down not too far from us. They have a Starbucks in there.
Oh yeah, this one does too, bro. It's bigger than the normal size of Starbucks. I'm like, what the hell? This ain't a grocery store. This is like a fucking hangout.
And then we have Food Lion. Food Lion is just your basic.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had Food Lion in North Carolina when I was growing up.
We used to have Food Lion, and then so there was like a whole scandal with Food Lion where they were. I'm pretty sure it was Food Lion. They were like, pretty sure Food Lion was the one that was putting that slime shit in the ground meat.
Ooh.
You talking about that McDonald's pink slime?
Something like that, or they were like putting preservative in their chopped meat or something. I don't remember.
Hey,
they
what's
were
up,
putting
bro?
nitro
What's
or
up,
something
bro?
in that shit. But
put that comment up on the thing so Everett can see it.
We used to have. Yeah. Hey. That's always a benefit. I mean, that's a plus. It's better than not having a nice meat section, right? But yeah, we used to have Food Lion. There's actually one not very far from here, but I haven't seen one in a long time. I wish we had Kroger. I've shopped in Kroger's before in other states, but As a matter of fact, the company that I work for, I was hoping that Kroger was going to buy them out because there was a lot of talk. Well, there was a lot of talk about Kroger buying that company. But basically, I'm pretty sure it was the state of Florida put a stop to it.
Wow.
Is Florida a union state or are they a right to work state?
So it's a right to work state, and
that's probably why they kept Kroger out.
I'm pretty sure that's why. I mean, I think that Kroger was willing to come in and go under the right to work state rules to be here. But yeah, I'm not really sure like what all the stipulations were, but it ended up not, it just didn't pan out or whatever. But I know that Kroger is a good company to work for.
Well, I know around here, like if Kroger can't go into that county or whatever for whatever reason, they buy the local grocery store.
Yeah.
Keep that name, but then it goes under the Kroger umbrella.
Right.
Like you've been out west probably, right? And you've seen like Fry's grocery stores.
Okay.
I think
I've heard that name before.
Yeah, like
see. So I work for a company called Winn-Dixie.
Oh yeah.
Oh dude, I grew up going to Winn-Dixie's, bro.
A lot of people probably heard of Winn-Dixie.
Yeah.
That same thing has happened to them. They were purchased by a company called Bilo, and then
Bilo.
that company was purchased by Southeast Grocers, which now owns Harvey's. They bought some Piggly Wigglies.
Piggly Wiggly.
Yeah.
No, dude, those are big in like Mississippi and Alabama.
Yeah. They and then they started their own chain of like Latin or Spanish stores called Fresco y Mas. So yeah, but we have you heard Keith say on his show the other day, a grocery store called Publix.
Yeah,
that's the other really big stores here. Is you got Publix and Winn-Dixie, and Publix is probably the better, like nicer, cleaner. You're probably going to get like better quality, like overall, like throughout the whole store, and it's probably a better overall place to work for as far as like long-term benefits and all that kind of stuff. Maybe how you're treated depending on like who you work for, but they also treat people like shit too, so it just kind of depends. Like that's like a double-sided thing, because like it can be better, but they treat people like shit too. But then it's the same way with the place I work. They treat people like shit, but then I feel like it's the better one to work for. So it's just kind of opposite of what you hear from most people. Exactly.
You're taking the lesser of two evils.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like when I worked at the factory, dude, when I was a supervisor, like they could do bonuses, like, because they didn't lose money, but they would say, oh, well, we had an accident this month, so we can't do bonuses. But the upper management still got their bonuses.
Oh, of course.
You know what I mean? Because like when I first started working there, dude, as a regular person, like our bonuses, dude, would be like $1,500 every 3 months, and then at Christmas we would get like $2,500.
Damn.
And then like after a couple years, and it was free insurance for you and your family, totally free. You didn't pay a nickel.
Wow.
That's
pretty good.
It was 90-10.
Damn.
But and then slowly it went to like $2 every 2 weeks, and then $5 every 2 weeks, and then like right before I was done, like before I left the factory, it was like $50 a week for you and a child. If it was family, it was like 110. Oh yeah, like went from free to like one of the most expensive ones in the area. But like there was a lot of times like they threatened, like everybody threatened to go union. You know what I mean? And they said, if you guys bring the UAW in here, we'll shut the place down.
Damn.
Yeah.
See, that's the only thing I could say is I wish that people would stick together and form a union, because people get taken advantage of, which I mean, it happens everywhere. But
like unions don't have the power they used to, though, bro.
Well, I mean,
that's the bad thing.
I get it, and especially nowadays, like a lot of things are different. But at the end of the day, if it and that's like, especially now, because like COVID is, I feel like it's just an excuse now. You know, like you used to go shopping, and like if something was on sale and they didn't have it, they would give you like a little rain check, so you know, you could come back and get it for that price or whatever. And now, because of COVID, they don't give those, because it's like, well, we can't guarantee supply because of COVID. And it's like, well, what does that have to do with anything? It's like, well, people get sick, and then because there's people out of work, they can't keep up with supply, or maybe because of a plant being closed, this is the reason why, you know, whatever.
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah,
I get that aspect.
But it's just like it's become an excuse now, where it's like they just, for whatever reason now, it's like if something's wrong, they're just like, oh, you know, COVID and blah blah blah. But if people stuck together, yeah.
What does this shirt say?
Do not give in to the war within.
Oh.
So do they just like walk around the whole time, or like stay right in that one spot the whole time?
It looks like they're, what is that? They're
like right outside of the House of Blues there.
Okay, so yeah,
here you go.
Downtown Disney. Is that called Downtown Disney?
It's called, they call it Disney Springs now. It used to be called Downtown Disney.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of these years, I'll get back down to my. I'll get down to my.
If you were there, you basically got about $500 worth of free product.
Oh, that's nice.
Damn, that's a lot of product they're giving away. I heard there's like 20, 30 people there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they even have their own patches.
Yeah, I seen that too. Like a little wooden coaster looking type of thing on there, a chip or something. Yeah, I didn't even get home until almost 8:30, and then I would get cleaned up and shit, and it takes about an hour, maybe a little more, depending on traffic. I mean, if I didn't have to work and shit today, I might have. I don't know.
I mean, I
kind of wanted to go, but I also like didn't want to be a part of some trouble. And there's a few people I would have liked to have gone and seen and hung out with, but there's a few people that I definitely really wouldn't have cared to see at all. So
right.
Kind of like
that's me now.
50-50.
Like I wouldn't. Like I would rather, just for lack of better terms, I would rather me, you, and Justin and a few other guys meet up in Kentucky somewhere, or you know what I mean, Georgia. You know what I mean, like. I want to hang out with the dudes that make the actual community.
Well, I'll tell you what, Everett. When I come down, because I've got a timeshare down there, down at Westgate in Kissimmee.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Why is this the first time we're hearing about this? Why are we not giving away a weekend at Justin's timeshare? Dude, that's a good idea.
Holy shit. I could do that too.
Hey, what's up, Tiki?
What's going on, Tiki?
No, man. Like, about what you were saying, like I feel like a lot of different markets are using COVID as an excuse.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I understand, like, yeah, there is limited supply on stuff, and
Right,
but at the same time, there's always been a limited supply. As
right.
far back as I can remember, if you read like the small print, it always says "while supplies last,"
Right.
or something along those lines. And now all of a sudden, it's like, oh no, like we don't have straws anymore because of COVID.
Well, and see, well, here, okay, here's a good example. I feel like anyway. So you go to a store, right? And you walk in the store, and on the front of the door or whatever, when you go in, there's a sign that says we require mask to shop in the store or whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
then you hear like over the PA system, they're like playing music, and then every now and then like a service announcement will come on and be like, "Oh, we require shoppers and employees to wear a mask or whatever." Um, and then when you go check out, on the little piece of plexiglass between you and the cashier is a little thing that says we don't give out rain checks because of COVID. But you can come in the store and not wear a mask and nobody will say anything to you. They'll let you shop. They won't ask you to leave. And as an employee, it's like, so you don't give out rain checks because of COVID, but yet you have a sign on your door that says you have to wear a mask to come in, but you won't tell that person that because they don't have a mask on, because they don't, for whatever reason, they don't want to wear one, they're coming in and basically endangering everybody in the store. That's okay because you want to get their business and their money. But if we're out of an item, you're going to use the excuse of COVID to not give them a rain check. You know what I mean? Like,
That doesn't make any sense.
it doesn't make any sense at all.
No, it's an excuse.
It's just an excuse.
Yeah, it's like an easy,
So,
it's almost like an automated message.
because I'll be completely honest with you, if they told me I could come to work and I didn't have to wear a mask, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
But
Well, see,
I have to.
I work outside, so I don't have to wear a mask. But Abby has to wear one with a face shield and everything else because she's a nurse.
Right.
And she's like, you have no idea how much it sucks to have to wear a mask for 12 plus hours.
Oh, dude, so that's just it. Like, I went to work today.
Hey, what's up, Yurik?
What's going on, Yurt?
Wednesday we get a perishable truck, and that means so we get like all the meat and everything, but then you get like all the fucking lunch meat too, all your packaged meat and your fucking Lunchables and your bacon, all the shit. And they put them on these big U-boat carts. And I walked in the cooler today to get an apron and shit, and this fucking cart is loaded up, and I was like, fuck. I'm closing. Usually, like, the person that comes in at 11:30 ends up working on that shit. And I was like,
So
they're
you
gonna
get stuck
fucking
with
make
the cart.
like I was like, I'm gonna get stuck with that shit. Like, I'm gonna have to go out on the floor, which means I gotta fucking have my mask on the whole time. It's gonna be fucking hot, like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? And so I was just like fucking bummed out. And I got all my shit on or whatever, and I opened the cooler door, and the market manager was like, well, he was like, you're not gonna have to cut any ribeyes today or make any roast because they didn't send any. And I was like, well, I seen the spot, it was empty. And he was like, I ordered like 10 boxes and they said they were allocating half and I got 0. And he was like, so just keep an eye on, it was like, everything's in good shape. So just see what you think you need and, keep an eye on it and, take care of it. And then the other guy worked all that shit. And I was like, oh, thank you. Because like back there in the room where we process everything, like usually there's just one person in there, and at max there might be 2 of us, and there's one person over on the table processing, and then there's might be one person over here like wrapping stuff up, and you're far enough away that nobody's going to say anything to you if you're not wearing your mask. So you can kind of be back there working either by yourself or far enough away from somebody else that you don't have to wear it. But then whenever you got to go help a customer or take stuff and fill up in the case, or if you happen to have to work the lunch meet or whatever, you got to put it on. So it's like tomorrow, I know when I go in, it's Thursday, we won't get a truck, but tomorrow the other guy that works has to order a perishable truck and a frozen truck. So it takes a little bit longer. And then
you're going to get stuck with
all the shit that's left over, like all the back stock that didn't go up on the shelf today. So tomorrow when I go in, that guy will be like, hey, will you work through this and see if any of it will go up before he does the order, so he doesn't order anything that's already on that cart that could have been filled up and then he wouldn't order it. So it's like, I know when I go in, I'm going to have to work out on the floor for, it probably won't take that long because most of the shit probably won't go up. I'm going to waste my time looking in the box to see what's in it and then look on the shelf and either put 1 or 2 packages up or not put any up. And I'm going to work through this whole cart of shit and then take it all back in there. But because they also have this shit called computer generated ordering, the system is just going to order a bunch of shit and send it anyway.
Yep.
So there's like always a half a cart or a cart full of that shit that just sits back there, and it comes every time.
Yeah.
Like every fucking time they get 3 boxes of this stuff that's full every time I walk past it. Every time. It's like
that's
every time.
Send that shit,
and I'm just like, I don't. It boggles my brain. I'm like, I don't understand how there's not 27 boxes of it somewhere, because it's always full, and there's 3 boxes that come like every time. I'm like, what? Does somebody come in and buy 3 boxes at a time, and it gets worked when nobody's paying attention, or like I just. I'm that one totally baffles me, because literally it's always full and there's 3 boxes that come every time. Every time. It's crazy.
What did Yurik win this time? Yurik, what did you win? Yeah, see that would be annoying. That would. Like,
yeah.
I remember working on second shift, dude. Like, if first shift didn't get all their orders done, we had to do their orders plus our orders. And it's like you can't even get started on your own shit because you're doing somebody else's shit because they didn't want to do it, basically.
Yeah. So that's the other thing I hate about closing, and it's not so. When you put so today is the day that they changed the ad. So all the shit that was on sale last week is not on sale anymore, and now new shit's on sale today.
Yep.
And used to in the past, you would go in and basically, like, anything that you cut that was going to be on sale today that wasn't on sale last week, you would cut ahead and you would put on a rack, and then you would take like one tag and you would put it on the rack so there's like a date on it. And then when you come in today, you would price up that whole rack and you would change the date to match the date that you had on the rack from yesterday. So you're not like extending the dates. But then that way you get today's price, and it's not everything's already priced with last week's price. Because if it's got last week's price, then you got to redo everything for this week's price. And so they don't do it that way anymore. Now they have whoever goes in first in the morning checks all the dates, and anything that has, I think it's tomorrow's date, they scan it with this little machine and it prints out a coupon that marks it down. Well, now on ad change day, they take a different color roll of labels and they put in that markdown machine and take the same thing that they scan it with, and they scan everything, and if it's not on sale or whatever anymore, it's a different price, it spits out a new ticket type of thing, and they put it over top of the old one, and it leaves the same date and shit on there, but it changes the price and puts a new barcode on it. So it's supposed to
That-
not look like it's marked down because it's a different color label. But it still looks weird because it's like a sticker over top of the original label. And you would think that that would kind of make it a little bit quicker because you don't have to reprice a bunch of stuff or take a bunch of stuff from the back and like reprice it or whatever. But what gets me is, so like you go in the morning, like I'd usually come in at like 8:30 or 9:30, and whoever's there most of the time is already cutting stuff and working on the case. And on Wednesday, very rarely if I come in at 8:30 or 9:30, is like all the equipment's still not put together and like nothing's dirty yet, and the guys are like working on the truck or still unloading a truck. It happens every now and then, but not too often. But on Wednesday, there's like the third or fourth time I come in at 11:30, and it looks like that there's nothing, like nothing has been done in the room where you process anything. Like the saw is still out in the middle of the floor, and all of the parts are on the table where you cut the meat, and like nothing is put together. And it's like, we're like halfway into the middle of the afternoon here. And
Y'all ain't get shit done.
there's two of you motherfuckers here. And usually there's one person here and they unload the truck and stack it all off and they start working on the case by like 9 or 10 o'clock. And you're telling me there's two of you sons of bitches here? And by 11:30, y'all still just working on the unloading the truck and shit? But ain't work none of it? Like, what the fuck is going on around here? Like, why does this magically happen on Wednesday whenever it comes in at 11:30? Like, I don't understand.
Because they know that you're going to do it.
Oh, man.
And do it the right way.
And it's like, well, I'm doing too good of a job on Tuesday. I've determined that I'm doing too much work on Tuesday, that these motherfuckers don't have to do anything on Wednesdays, and then I got to do it all in the evening time. And I'm like, I got to reevaluate Tuesday evenings.
Well, you know the old saying, the more you do, the more they expect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, trust me.
Oh, yeah.
Trust me. I know this. I know this. A guy told me one time, he was like, well, I know you can do more than you do. And I was like, well, I know you could pay me more than you do. So whenever we figure that out, maybe we'll both be happy.
Holy crap. This is the most I've ever heard you talk, dude. This is awesome.
That was one of the best raises I ever got, too.
Hell yeah. I mean, when you know your worth and they know it too, yeah, they're going to...
They had hired a guy who basically just came in Wolf? And all he did was clean up, and like he knew how to cut stuff, like he could do things, but all he did was come in and wash and clean, and he wouldn't take care of shit. He didn't really fucking do his job very good. And whenever like came time for his evaluation, they gave him like a 50-cent raise. And the time before that, whenever I had my evaluation, I got like 25 cents or something like that. And I was just like, I was telling my manager, I was like, that's ridiculous. I was like, y'all gave that motherfucker 50 cents.
Wow.
And I got a quarter, and I do like 14 times the amount of work that guy does.
That was very specific. Have you wrote this down and calculated it to come up with 14?
I might have at the time.
I do exactly 14 times the amount of work this motherfucker does.
But it was like, for the longest time, I didn't really know what the guy was capable of. And then there was like one time where he had come in at like 2 o'clock instead of when he normally would come in at like 4 or 5 or something. And then somebody had called in. And then I came in the next day, and it was like you thought that nobody called in. Like everything looked good and stuff was taken care of. And it was like, wait a minute, what the fuck is going on here? Oh shit. Yeah, maybe we're in the twilight zone.
We are. We're on the unconfirmed sessions.
Ooh, it's true. It's true. But
There we go.
yeah. So I told my manager, I was like, I just expect a full fucking 10% raise this time. Otherwise,
Damn.
I was like, I'm just not. I was like, I
Yeah.
don't know, man. I might have to find a new job, or I don't know. And
Just tell them they ain't the only meat. They ain't the only meat game in the.
That was the time where, like, he like, we went up to have the evaluation, and the guy was like, I just didn't even read them. I just they were like, you either put a 1 in there or a 5. Like, 1 is the low and 5 is a high. And I just put 5 on everything without reading. Signed my name on it and handed it to him. And the guy was like reading the questions, and he's like, oh, you put a 5. And he's like, oh, I agree with that. And he's like, yep, all the way down, and signed the shit. And he was like, oh, here you go. And I was like, all right, sweet. And then the fucking next time after that, I got hosed again because they changed store managers, and I just did the same thing. I was like, and the guy was like, reads the shit, and he was like, oh, you put a 5. And he was like, nah, I think it's more like a 2. And they're just like, and I was like, well, you motherfucking son of a bitch. And I was like, well, I guess you'll get a 2's worth of work from now on in that category, won't you? I mean, it is. You just play their game with them. If that's how they're going to do it, then you just. That's cool. I get it. You're going to do what you're going to do, then I'm just going to call in twice this week instead of once.
Dose.
That's right. You said 2. You got it.
I'm going to call in 14% more.
That's it. That's correct, sir. Instead of being 10 minutes late, I'm going to be 20 minutes late.
20.
Yeah, my stepdaughter works for Kroger, and like, we're in a right to work state, but they're union here. She hates it.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but I think technically the only thing that right to work means is that they can technically fire you without a reason.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, everybody is so scared of that. If they don't follow protocol, they're not going to fire you.
Yeah.
Like, they have to write you up and all that kind of shit. I have never in my history of being in Florida ever seen somebody just be like, you're fired. And they're like, what? How come? Like, what did I do?
I don't like your shoes.
Yeah, you usually know why you're getting fired.
Yeah.
But yeah, technically, like, if you looked at your boss wrong, he could be like, fuck you, you're fired. And I don't, legally, I don't think that there's really anything you can do about it.
They do the whole paperwork
you
trail.
Smack him in the mouth.
I mean,
well, they do the whole paperwork trail to help with not having to pay unemployment.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But see, that's the other thing I learned is, so like, you get hired and you're full time, and you have to, it depends on where you work and stuff, but like, full time hour average is like, I think with our company it's 35 hours or something like that. I know it's at least 32.
Yeah, most companies is 32.
If your average falls under that, you can file for unemployment while you're still working, and you will be given unemployment. And they really don't. They hate that. They don't think people know that, and they really hate to pay unemployment while you are employed.
No, Rex, not anymore.
No.
You don't have to have just cause.
Whenever I was working because I worked for this company for like 13 years prior to my current employment. And we had got to the point where we were only getting about 33 or 34 hours. And I told the one guy I was just like, a couple more hours, man, we'll be able to file for unemployment, and still work. It'll be nice. if I get 3 or 4 days off a week and get a second check, man. I was like, I'm looking
It's
forward
like a
to that.
stimmy. It's like a
Right?
week
I was
stimmy.
like, I don't think it gets any better than that. If you can collect the third day off and then collect a check on top of that, like,
Well, I had a
think
boss
that's
one
living
time,
the
dude.
dream.
He was like, I'm going to have to lay you off. I said, I'm going to put it to you like this, bud. You can either pay me to work here or you can pay me to sit at home. And he's like, well, what do you mean? I said, if you lay me off, I'm going to draw unemployment. He's like,
Yep.
well, I said, there's no, nothing, Junior. You're going to pay me either way.
Yeah.
So would you not rather have me here? He's like, well, unemployment's only going to pay you $368 a week. I said, yeah, that's true. $368 a week, roughly. I said, but
You
hold
still
on.
paying it.
You're still paying it, right? Sorry. I'm getting pissed. I'm about to send this fucking. Look at this. Can you see that? Let it focus. You see how it's hanging over?
A little bit.
Nah, you can't really see it, but it's half the pouches are stuck to the outside of the can. So it's going to rip open when I try to take that pouch out of this package.
All right, Yurick, have a good night, man.
Hey, later, Yurick, man. Thanks for hanging out, bro. Congratulations on the win today.
Hell yeah.
I couldn't win anything on that channel if I was the only one that entered.
What did he win?
He won that giveaway from All Things Bearded. I can't
Was
even
it
win my
Beard
own
Octane
giveaways.
again this time?
Huh?
Wasn't it Beard Octane this time?
Whiskey
No,
and
it was
hardtack.
whiskey and hardtack.
Oh, that's right.
So what's your shirt say, Justin?
Black mini truckers.
Black mini truckers.
Yeah. I support them. This is. I'm gonna see if I can get this in the camera so that you can see that every year they do a new one.
Who's it from? Oh, is that mini trucking?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So every year, it was started by a friend of mine named Aaron. Really cool dude. And the very first one that they ever did was it said Black Mini Truckers on the front, and it said, "Yeah, we do exist." And I mean, he's a big black guy, fucking amazing dude. Like, he is cool as shit. Like, he'll help anybody out. And every year, like, it grew more and more popular. And
You're
like,
right, brother.
struggling with that dip can.
Them shits is $6 a can, bro. Come on.
Jeez, dude, that's crazy.
Well, I stopped at old fucking Podunk store, so that's why.
Ah,
Like, if I go to the regular smoke shop or whatever, I can get a whole roll for like $14.
damn.
Dude, I miss fucking going to mini truck shows. I miss it. I miss my
can't-
truck.
I can't wait. Got one in Maggie Valley coming up the 23rd.
Which one is it?
Southeast
is it just
Mini.
a local show?
No, Southeast Mini Truck Nationals. Yeah, I can't wait. This is my first time going, and what was crazy is like, it's gotten so damn popular. It used to be in crap. What's that big tourist spot down there? In that
Gatlinburg?
area? Yeah, it used to be in Gatlinburg, I think.
Yeah.
But now it's in Maggie Valley, and they only do 700 tickets.
Yeah.
They
That's
sold
like how
out.
Nope used to be.
They sold out in less than a minute.
Dude,
And I got one.
the mini trucking nation is there.
Oh yeah,
it's not as prominent as it used to be.
Yeah. I mean, like
Dude, if I still had my truck and the stickers were on it, I would probably get pulled over for the indecency and the amount I would offend people. Like my whole back windshield, like it was just nothing but fucked up stickers.
Oh yeah, yeah. But like now, like you don't see that much anymore with on trucks. Like normally, like if they're in a club, like a lot of the larger clubs, they like the stickers are just completely amazing now. You know, they're the full color stickers now. Like you get anything on them, but like, I mean, I know some clubs they'll just have like a little club sticker, you know, and that's all people really run. I don't have one on mine, even though I'm technically the last person in my club.
Last of a dying breed.
Yeah, yeah,
No, we'll have to do a whole show on trucks.
yeah. I'm gonna try and get You remember Dropping Where, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get John and Jen, the owners, on the show once.
I thought about seeing if damn, I can't remember his name now. Jason? Is it Jason Thorbeck?
Yeah, yeah,
Because he's from here in Indiana.
yeah, yeah. I can't wait. I got to take my truck to the local GMC dealer, see if they can fix my passenger lock. Because my lock, something happened with the outside lock. It's blocking the inside lock because it's manual doors, manual locks. I can't unlock it at all, and it's stuck in the lock position. So I can't get in or out on the passenger side.
You want to know a quick fix for that?
Yeah,
Take a spark plug, take the white part off the spark plug,
yeah.
and throw it at the glass in your window.
No, I am not doing that.
It only takes a piece about the size of a number 11 gravel.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. I'd
Don't
rather
shake your head at me there, quiet man.
This man's talking about throwing porcelain at the glass on your fucking truck.
He said he needed to get in his truck, bro. GMC's going to charge you $5,000 and another $300 in parts.
Dude, all I'm thinking it is the little plastic clip holding the rod on.
More than likely.
But I don't want to mess with it. I'd rather it done right. I ain't got the
Tell you what
time.
really sucks is having no door handles and having door pops underneath and going over a set of railroad tracks and ripping them off and not having a way to open your window or open your doors. So then you got to pop the seal on your back windshield, back glass, to get into your truck so you can open the door. Yep.
See, that's why you have like the secondary pull string in your wheel well. You just run a wire to it and just pull.
Yeah, I know. Now I know that.
I had to use that a couple times if my battery went dead on my Mitsu because I didn't have any door handles. Shoot, I saw it. I sold mine. God, it was almost 6 years ago, and it was pretty raggedy. But the guy who owns it now, he's down in I want to say Mississippi, and he has done an amazing job.
When you got time and money, bro, you can have anything you want. That's just like there's a kid here in Bloomington that's got a 2021 Escalade body dropped on 22s. 2021 Escalade.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. Let me see if I can pull it up. Come on. There we go. God, this is slow.
So, Everett, what you got going on this week?
Just working. Then Easter is similar
That's
to
Sunday,
New
right?
Year's. Yeah.
Hey, later, brewer.
We always get
All right,
up,
Brewer, have a good one.
go to the beach for sunrise, and then they would always go to this little place. Like there's this little like park. I feel like it's like a fucking boat launch, basically. But and they told the first time they told me this, I was like, y'all are fucking crazy. But they're like, oh, we go to this little park just down from where we go to the beach at, and then we go crabbing. And I was like, you go crabbing? And I was like, what do you mean you go crabbing? You like take pots and you go on the fucking boat and you put them out? And they were like, no, we tie chicken to a piece of string and we throw it out and you pull it back in. And I was like, what the fuck are you
What?
talking about? Right? That's what I was like. No, you're crazy. You're just fucking. You're fucking with me. And so I was like, I was asking my dad about this, and he was like, no, like that's a legitimate thing. Like,
Really?
yeah, he's
Like
like
raw
that's like
chicken?
yeah, because they're attracted, like the stink of it, they're attracted to it or whatever.
Yeah.
But he was like, yeah, no, that's a legitimate thing. He was like, some of the old timers would do is, you just tie some shit onto some string and throw it out, and the crabs will try to get it. And then you like pull it in real slow, and while they are fucking grabbing the shit, you take a net and fucking scoop them up real quick. And I was like,
I mean,
so
I've heard.
they're not fucking with me. And he was like, no, like that's because I just thought that, I was like, I just never heard of like tying anything, be it chicken or whatever, to some fucking piece of string and throwing it out, and like crabs are gonna like try to grab it, and then you scoop them up with a fucking net, like, you know what I mean? Like I'm like, no.
That's also
like,
how you
no.
catch Godzilla.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I'm just like, no, y'all are fucking crazy. Like y'all been watching too much of that Swamp People show or something. You know what I'm saying? Like
A friend of mine used to go catfishing, and he would put out like a can of tuna like that on a string, and put it out during the day, and then go back at night. And I mean, he said he'd catch catfish.
The hell?
Big. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. You just pop a couple holes in it and run your string through it, and
Yeah.
they just go crazy for it.
So yeah. We usually do that, and then after that, we'll go to her cousin's house for like dinner and shit. But I guess this year, her cousin is having all of their stuff like earlier in the day because they have plans. So I guess we are going to go to the beach and then not go crabbing. And I'm like, well, I'm not really like I go to 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. I go to this place and I fuck with raw meat, like it's what I do. So like I'm not into fucking with raw meat like on my days off. Like I don't like fucking with when I come home and like we got to go to the grocery store and we like buy chicken or whatever and shit. Like I don't like fucking with it.
No.
I hate it. You know what I mean? Because that's what I do. So I will buy it and I leave it in the fridge, and then I go to work, and when I come home, like then I take care of it. So it's like I'm just doing it after work. But yeah. So I have fun when they do that, because I just sit around and like her dad usually gets drunk and he turns into a totally different character when he's drunk. The last couple of times he got drunk, he tried to like fight me and beat me up and stuff. It was pretty funny. But
oh, it's gas when people try to beat me up. I love it.
It's just, he's not like the biggest dude either. He's kind of getting up there in age, so it's, you like push him over and he'd fall down. So it's not like you'd have to fight him or anything. But it's just funny. Like he gets all gassed up. And like, I guess he hates plaid, and I like always wear these fucking like plaid flannel type checkered shirts or whatever. He's like, "Oh, you just had to wear that fucking shirt, didn't you?"
Oh,
funny.
I'd go buy the biggest fucking plaid suit I could find and wear it to his house every time.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. He's a good guy, but when he gets drunk, he's a good guy, but buried in there somewhere is an angry son of a bitch. And when he gets drunk, that guy finds his way out.
That's how my dad was, dude. My dad was the same way. Like, my dad was an odd duck anyway, but man, he started drinking, and you'd have thought he was fucking the Terminator. He wanted to fight everybody. He wanted to fuck, and then he would cry for about a half hour, and then he'd want to fight again, and then he'd cry again. And I'm just like, just stop, dude. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
Fuck you. I'll whip your ass. I was like, okay. That shit stopped about 15 years ago.
So here's my old truck.
Nice.
It was a 93 Dodge D50, which I mean is same as
Same thing.
Same as a Mitsubishi. The only thing is I had the old Nissan Steelies on it when I had it, but it had a whole cantilever rear setup, body dropped 4 inches. It's like, holy crap, dude! My knees were in the freaking steering wheel. Like I had to drive my knees over the steering wheel. I was like, holy crap! And then he just painted it. That's it now. It's like, holy crap, man!
Nice.
I wish I kept that thing.
That's what they used to call the old Mighty Maxes.
Yep. Yep.
That's a nice truck, man.
Yeah, I missed that one, but you move on.
That's right. I haven't seen mine in years, and I'm glad.
Let's see if I pull
Make me sick.
Pull up mine.
Yeah, dude. Like when I messaged you today, dude. Like I was just fucking with you because you'd already told me like Saturday night that you were working like 6 days in a row.
Yeah, I forget.
Oh shit! There's an '84 Dodge Ram 50 for sale.
So I feel like you see trucks like that every now and then around here, but most of the people around here drive big fucking trucks all jacked up with wheels that stick out of the wheel wells by about 4 feet.
That's how it is here.
And then a lot of them fucking drop the back ends. They're all, we're going to
squatted. Oh my God, I hate that.
Squatting.
Yeah,
like,
I'm squatting, bud. I'm
Fuck,
squatting.
you're doing what? Are you wearing your pants half off your ass because you like to get butt fucked too, or what? Like, how does that work?
That was my last car. I missed that car.
Is that an Infinity?
Yeah, it was a G35.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I sold that, and then a week later, I bought that.
Yeah, you sent me that picture.
Yeah, that's when it had the 26s. I had no steering,
bro.
I had no steering. Like it was maybe
you can go forward
turn.
and backwards.
Yeah, quarter turn. That was it. So now I got 22s on it. But, I mean, it runs good. It does
First
everything
set of
it's
wheels
supposed to.
I put on my S10. My first S10 that I built was a set of 13x7 knockoff Daytons, like real Daytons, but it was the didn't have the hubs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, most of the time when I tell people knockoff, they think I'm saying like knockoff, like fake Daytons, but these were real Daytons. Boy sold them to me. He's like, "Hey man, I got some player wires. You want to buy them?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll come over and check them out." And I went and looked, and I was like, I told my buddy, I was like, "Jay, these are Daytons." He's like, "Yeah, no, you need to give him whatever he wants for him and just leave." He's like, "I'll take $150." I'm like, "I'll give you $200 if you let me keep the tires," because he had Vogue tires on it, bro.
Damn.
And I was like, "Yeah, here's $200, bro," and I threw it at him. I'm like, "Jay, load them bitches up. We're out of here."
Hell yeah. It's even better when people don't realize what they got.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you keep selling me them player white wheels all day long, buddy.
Yeah, I drove that thing back from Georgia. It was a 6.5 hour drive
Mm-hmm.
through a hurricane. I was like, holy crap, what did I get myself into?
Oh, speaking of, do you guys like in your houses? Do you have like hurricane straps? Do you know what I'm talking about? That hold like the walls and shit together.
Um, so that may be something that you can get, but I'm going to go out on a limb to say that in our house we don't.
Well, the only reason I was asking because like
Oh,
a lot of the new construction around here, um, we have to put what they call hurricane straps in, and it ties the floor. It's like big long pieces of steel that you bolt between the 2 floors or 3 floors, whatever, and it ties
Right.
the building together. And I'm like, there's no fucking hurricanes in Indiana.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
we're in the Midwest. Like
I,
we might catch some wind.
yeah, I would imagine that like buildings and shit probably have to have it, and you could probably get some kind of like something in your house if you wanted. It's probably some kind of option at this point. But this house was built in back in the 70s, and I don't think they probably had anything like that back then.
I just didn't know if that was like something like that
No,
everybody.
they
done.
didn't even insulate the inside walls back then. So that
Really?
shit's hollow. Yeah, that shit's hollow as fuck, man.
You can't be doing no dirty with nobody else at the house.
Dude, that shit's hollow as fuck.
That's crazy.
dude, you could hear through the walls of my house. I don't think they put any insulation inside it.
They probably didn't if you can hear that good.
Yeah, and I mean we have it's a brand new double wide from Clayton,
Mm-hmm.
and like all the doors to the bedrooms have like the screens, like the venting screens.
It's return air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you could really hear everything through.
So
I kind
is
of like
yours on a crawl
pillow.
space? Are you on a crawl?
Yeah.
Did they condition the crawl? Like is your crawl space heated and cooled?
No.
That's why. That's why you have vents in every door. It helps the circulation underneath the house as well.
Okay.
I used to, like before I got out of like plumbing, like the place I work for, they do heating and air and plumbing, and that's why they do that. Like if you're not going to condition your crawl space,
Mhm.
they have to put more return vents in the top side of the house to help keep the air movement going.
Okay. Gotcha. That makes sense.
So, because if not, your house every time, like your house would contract.
Gotcha.
It's weird. It's weird.
I
how
mean,
that shit
it
works.
makes sense. But yeah, I love our new house. I mean, it's got its little quirks, but
Well, see, that's what I do foundations for, dude. I do foundations for double wides, sectionals, modulars. Like that's what I do, like every day.
damn. Yeah, it took them 2 days
Oh, dude,
to put that up.
this crew that sets up the houses that we pour the foundation, we do the foundations, the block work, the plates. We run the water line, the sewer line, all that shit. But
Mhm.
they'll come in with a crane, dude, and knock it out with like 14 guys in like one day.
Yeah.
They come in and with 4 tractor and trailers. Just that crane picks it up, sets it down, picks it up, sets it down, and then they leave, and then the guys hop out of their trucks and just attack it. It's crazy, dude. Like it's like super quick. I got a video I'm gonna post about it on my channel.
Dude, it is like because our new house is like right in between on the same road as our old one. So it's like between here, the shop, and our old house. It's like right in the middle. And I drive by every day and see them doing something. I'd pull right in, just video it. I mean, it was fun to watch.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's crazy how like, especially when they do it all the time. Like them guys that come in and set those houses up for us, man, they're just like, seriously, they do it every day. So they're just like, hop out. Everybody knows what they're doing. Like
Yeah.
that guy's doing siding, that guy's going inside, that guy's doing this guy's doing the roof.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah, and I'd say it was on the foundation within 4 hours.
they're quick, man.
Holy crap.
But like you guys were talking about like not having insulation. You know that I don't know around there, but around here we got these companies that come in. They'll drill like a 2-inch hole in your drywall,
Mm-hmm.
and they spray foam.
Spray, yeah.
Yeah, that shit's awesome, dude. Like really, you can do 1 inch of spray foam, and it's like putting like R13 in.
Shit.
I want to find a new house and sell this motherfucker like it's yesterday's news. But the wife wants to have a contractor come in and make, like, basically expand this house and make it bigger.
You need to go on that show, Love It or List It.
And
shit.
So I told, we kind of gone out and looked at some houses because she's the one that came to me and was like, "Oh, let's go look at these houses and we're gonna get a new house and blah blah blah." I was just like, "Yeah, right." We're not fucking moving. Then, like, we went and looked at some houses and then we found this one house which is like not very far from here, and we tried to put an offer on it, and the people had already put an offer on it, so like that didn't work out. And then like I kind of got to where I wanted to get a new house, and then now she don't want one. So it's like, of course. But so I told her, I was like, well, you need to make some calls or whatever and get some people over here to talk to and give us estimates or whatever. Or I'm going to make some calls and go look at some houses. So I don't know. Like, I have a fair idea of what this house is worth from talking to a real estate agent recently, and for what we have available in equity, I don't think we can get what we want with what we have available. But what we can do is sell this son of a bitch and upgrade and be in a pretty good position. So, but she's like, "Oh no, if we sell the house, we're not going to do it right now." She's like, "We're not buying a house right now while the market's like it is. We're going to wait until it crashes." And I was like, "But then we won't get what we get for our house right now. We'll get like
Exactly.
half."
Your house price will crash too.
Yeah.
You know? And I was like, "So it's like that's like an even trade."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like, "What?" And I was like, "Just calm down. Just
See,
chill
around
out
here-
and listen." Like,
Market.
you know,
Dude, have you guys considered like a modular or a sectional?
I mean, I'm kind of open to pretty.
'Cause, dude, I
See,
mean,
no,
like-
not really. To be completely honest with you, because of where we live, I'm not going to live in some shit that's going to fucking blow away the first time a good hurricane comes through. And I know they can strap them down and shit, but anything that's made out of sheet metal is a risk here.
Don't go sheet metal then. The ones we put in, dude, are 2x4 walls and 2x6 fucking floor plates.
Yeah, I mean, that might be all right.
Like, I mean, they even have 2-story fucking houses now, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I went and looked at one with Abby, and that motherfucker had granite countertops, all kinds of shit, stainless steel appliances. Like, it was nice.
See, I will say, I tried to buy a mobile home once, but it had been redone and like had reinforced floors, and they did the walls with drywall and 2x4s and like all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And it had gone through, and they put brand new granite countertops and all new appliances, and they put like a brand new central heat and air unit in it and all that kind of shit. So it was basically just a fucking house that needed to be put on a foundation. But I couldn't get a fucking proof for a loan, and you could. So it was because of it was like a 1980 fucking something trailer, and the bank was like, "Oh, you can't use the title for a loan." I was like, "Why not?
Why
It's fucking
can't you?
collateral." And they're like, "Oh, it's too old." I'm like, what do you mean it's too old? And they're like, it's not worth anything. I was like, well, you've got to come and look at it. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just say it's too old. Like, everything in it's fucking brand new. The contents are worth more than what I'm asking for. And she's like, well, no, but that's not how it works. And I was like, oh, you're fucking, like, you are killing me right now. Like, literally, the air conditioner and the fucking fridge and the stove and like all the shit in it was worth more than what I was trying to get.
Well, yeah, a fucking HVAC unit's gonna cost you $3-4 grand.
And and it was just like, oh, she's like, no, it's like, it's too old. That trailer's not worth any money at all. And I was like, well, fuck, man.
Wow.
So I couldn't get the loan. I didn't know anybody to loan me the money. I was like, well, I can't get it. And they were like, they were like trying, like those people tried to do everything they could. They were like, well, we can try to help you get the money or whatever. And I was like, no, that's all right. Like we appreciate it, but
fuck, dude, you should have did just like see if they do a contract.
Well, this was, oh fuck, man, I don't even remember how long. This was so long ago. It was when my mom was alive, and it was like me and her lived together. It was before I met my wife.
Oh,
it was probably happened for the better because literally. So that happened, and then it was like the next year, my mom moved to live with my sister, and then she ended up passing away. So if we'd ended up buying that trailer and then she fucking died, I was living here by myself. I wouldn't have been able to afford to pay for it. So, but yeah, that's crazy. But that fucking, it was like nice. It looked just like a fucking, regular old mobile fucking home on the outside. But when you walked in, it was like everything was brand fucking new.
Yeah, somebody wanted something nice and they did it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They were like, nah, we can make it nice.
Yep. Yeah.
That's just like, dude, right across the street from me, across the road, I have that subdivision, and there's a house. Nothing special about it. It's a cookie cutter, like, vinyl sided 2-story home. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's like 4,000 square foot, but it motherfucker sold for $500,000.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I was like, what? And they were like, yeah, like we can't keep houses right now. They'll pay whatever for them.
Yep.
Jeez.
And that's just like I said, I live close to IU, campus IU. We used to build those apartment buildings, throw them up in a couple of months, and those kids are paying $1,500, $2,500 for a bedroom and then a shared kitchen. And they're like, oh, this is cheap. In New York, you pay $5 grand a month for a closet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah, we live, our town it's called Moneta. It's a really large town. Like the town itself is 110,000 square miles. But the population density is 1.1 people per square mile.
Damn.
Yeah. So like we're
That's
right next.
That's damn near uninhabited.
It's a lot of farm.
That's how it is here, man.
Yeah.
Like you could drive through 10 miles of cornfield, and then all of a sudden you see a fucking $1 million home.
Yeah.
Just out in the middle of nowhere.
We're about 60 years ago, back in his 50s, I think it was, they flooded.
When Justin was a teenager.
No. I think it was back in the 50s. They flooded the river, and it became like one of the largest lakes in Virginia. It's called Smith Mountain Lake, and it's a huge. I mean, it's like, I don't know, 15, 25, I don't know, so many miles long. But you can go from one area It's just like broken down trailers to people living on the lake that are like $4 or $5 million homes
Oh
within like a mile of each other. And like Shaq, he's got a house here. He was actually a sheriff of the county here.
Are you serious? Didn't he do a show about that shit?
Yeah.
That's where you're from, dude. You should have got pictures with him.
That was way before I moved up here. I'm glad I moved up here. Places we lived, it was shit.
Oh, while I'm thinking about it, Everett, are you going to be on tomorrow night? Or are you going to just be in the chat?
I come on for a little bit. I can't stay on till like midnight 1 or something though.
No, but I kind of want you to be able to talk about that bad Santa.
I can do that.
Oh,
because I've never used it. So
it's good. I like it. And this just being 100% honest, man. It's one of my favorite scents. I like it a lot. Oh shit! Grabbing the fucking cramp.
I'm definitely going to have to see what this bad scent is about. Was it from Jolly Old Fat Man?
Yeah, he's sponsoring my giveaways tomorrow night.
Oh hell yeah!
So yeah, I got that. I got that
Everett's
blue
got
bottle.
the one and only blue bottle.
Oh,
he won a contest. Have you not watched it, Everett? Where's the video at?
It's on my Instagram.
Go check out his Instagram. He done a video to win that.
you had to do a video to win it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the bad part about it, there was only like 4 or 5 people done videos.
Yeah, only a
Really?
couple.
Yeah.
Shit.
I knew. I waited till like the last day. I waited, and I knew when I posted that shit that I was like, if I don't win, it's bullshit.
Yeah, that video is epic, dude.
Hell yeah!
But see, back then, that's before BAM had Dirty Snow or the non-BTMS. That's why I didn't enter it. But now he's doing the non-BTMS, so.
Yeah,
Dude,
I mean, I haven't smelled a whole lot of incense since, but this is really fucking good.
Justin, did you watch my butter video?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I absolutely loved it.
All right, I'm not going to say like names or anything, but I had somebody reach out to me and they sent me a picture of something and they were like, man, this smells amazing. Something, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, man, I appreciate it. I hope you like it. You probably got one of 20 bottles that has my picture on it that will no longer have my picture on it. And he was like, what? And I was like, nothing. I just hope you enjoy it. He's like, I do. It smells really, really good.
Yeah, I like it.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got it.
Oh, yeah, you do, don't you?
Yeah.
I don't have it. I never got it. I got the tester and that was it.
Oh, shit.
Anyway, we won't do that here.
Yeah.
Dude, do you remember, like both of you guys remember, because we're all about the same age. I mean, Justin's got like 10 years on us, but he's around the same age.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm young at heart.
Do you remember when the word hater started? I do. It was like mid-90s, late 90s.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, man, you're a hater. You're a hater. You
drink that haterade.
Yeah, you drink that haterade, bro. Like, that word has taken on a new meaning. Like, within the last, 4 months.
Yeah, but has anybody, I never thought that we would get to be where everybody's trying to cancel somebody.
Cancel culture is fucking stupid.
It is the dumbest shit ever.
Hey, man, I don't like it that you have more green top bottles than you do black top bottles, you're canceled.
The fact that is like even a term, it fucking boggles my shit.
I say it, man. I say it at least once every day. Like, if like the 20-somethings right now would have been 20-something when I was 20-something, they would have never made it through life.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, I remember like being in middle school getting picked on because my shoes weren't as cool as everybody else's shoes. Did I go home and cry to my mom? No, because she would have whipped my ass and gave me something to cry about.
Yeah, like today's fucking. It's not like it used to be. That's for sure.
No. Did you wear your sister's pants in high school?
No.
No, because
No, I wore parachute pants. Do you know what? You remember those?
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, swishies.
MC Hammer made them motherfuckers famous.
Yeah. You wait, bro. Those will come back. Those will come back.
Listen,
Oh, I'm sure.
I didn't have parachute pants. I had Jinkos. Okay.
I wore Jinkos
I used to wear Jinkos.
all the time. I loved them.
I got a pair in the closet.
I mean, I wore them when,
do you really?
when I was at the
Bet.
club.
Are they close enough for you to get?
I can reach the Jinkos.
I want to see them, bro. And I'm being honest. Like, that's awesome that you still have
Hold
a
up.
pair.
Well,
I had
they're
the
not old.
kangaroo.
They're not
the-
old. They're new.
Oh, you got one of the newer ones?
They're a pair of the new ones.
Where'd you get them at?
Jinko.
Fucking Jinko, man. They relaunched.
Yeah, they relaunched again, and then they went back out of business.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, when they
I had the
relaunched, I was
original
like,
kangaroo.
oh,
I had the boxing kangaroo Jinkos.
the big rigs were my favorite.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I had a pair of big rigs and like a couple of different pair of twin cannons and some pipes. But yeah, hold up.
Hell yeah.
Damn. That's nostalgia at its finest right there. Yeah, bro. I remember those in the old Vans and the old
Oh, yeah.
Pumas.
Oh yeah.
Like the flat bottom Etnies. Oh yeah, dude.
Dude,
back
when I
when-
was growing up, I had the maroon suede Pumas.
Oh, see, I had black and green, dude. I had the black suede with the green like stripe thing.
Yeah.
Dude, I keep getting phone calls. Like, I must have some guy that used to sell hardwood floor because I get phone calls all the time. It's like, hey Nate, I'm looking for some of that bamboo, and I'm like, bro, it's not Nate. I told you this 18 times. I can sell you a foundation for your house. I can do excavation work. I can do some plumbing, but I have no ties to any hardwood flooring. I'm sorry. And by the way, my name's not Nate.
We just got because we didn't have internet at the house, we had to pick up a Verizon jetpack for the girls to use for their school. And the phone number that used to be associated with it gets all kinds of text messages. It's like every day I'm looking at it, it's like, read 8 messages. I'm like, who the hell are these people? And it's like to like Carissa and Amari. I'm like, that's like so many different people that these are getting messages. How many times this number been used?
Right. Oh, here we go.
I was fucking looking and looking and looking and looking, and I was like, I can't find them. They're gonna be like, "Oh, you're fucking lying, son of a bitch."
Damn.
Oh.
That's dope, dude. Are they black?
Oh.
Oh, dude, those are dope.
Oh.
So they got a fucking white stripe down the seam because they're
Mhm.
skunks.
Yes. Holy crap. I should have
are
jumped
dope.
on those when they came back out.
Yeah,
See, that's like the Dixon of our time. Like, for real.
Everybody was fucking looking at me all weird in the store and shit.
Hell yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. They would have never made it back in our day.
No. Absolutely not. Bunch of fucking. No.
Bunch of pansy asses.
Yeah. Bunch of fucking little girls with skint knees and shit. Yeah.
It's sad, dude.
Yeah.
Just the amount of entitlement is what makes me go blank. It's like, well, I showed up, so I deserve something.
Right.
No, you don't deserve shit.
No, you don't deserve shit, bro. Like,
did you win? No. Then you don't get shit.
But then I got this really cool participation trophy.
Yeah, for real. Like, well, they used to give everybody a blue ribbon, but that didn't mean shit.
No.
Yeah.
No. Nobody has, like, it's crazy. Like, we live in a day and age to where, like, people can make money from a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about, like,
crazy.
in our realm. I'm talking about, like,
all kinds of shit.
Yeah. Like, just for shooting a video at your house, bro, you can make millions of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
I watched a couple of fucking kids that pretty much just go ride roller coasters, and they have more subscribers than some of the guys in the fucking beard shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm friends with the fucking guy. I work with him. He has like 7.5, almost 8,000 fucking subscribers. All he does is film like race car shit.
Really?
He gets a fucking check every month, man. Dude, this guy's cool as shit. I fucking love Brian. He is the shit. Because not only is he a fucking YouTube content creator who has almost 8,000 subscribers, and he goes like out here to Daytona when it's like the Rolex 24 and shit like that. Fucking, tries to meet the drivers and gets shots of cars, and he'll go out there whenever and he goes to Sebring and shit, but he tries to go when there's like new shit or something, like a new car, something that's never been around before or whatever. And those videos always fucking kill it. But he was also in a band that's toured all over the fucking world. He has a couple of albums, and you can like go on like iTunes or Apple fucking whatever, or like Target and buy the fucking shit, and this motherfucker gets a royalties check like once a month or some shit.
Oh,
now, granted, it's like, a fucking 30-cent check or like a $2 check, because they ain't exactly selling a shit ton of albums.
Yeah.
Right.
It was called like the New Mexico Disaster Squad or New Mexican Disaster Squad. I don't know. It was a weird fucking name. But yeah, like they toured in Germany and all over the fucking place.
Damn.
Yeah. Brian's cool.
it's like a bunch of, or not a bunch, like 4 guys I went to high school with in North Carolina. They started a band like out of nowhere. They hated rock music when we were growing up. They used to give me shit, man, when I bought the first Korn album. They were like, oh man, this is stupid. Why would you listen to this? And now, dude, they've opened up for Slipknot numerous times. They've opened up for, Rammstein, all kinds of people.
Shit.
And I'm like, Frank, like, where did this come from? He's like, I don't know, man. Like, after we got out of high school, we just got together and started jamming. And I'm like, you sold cars, bro. He's like, not anymore.
Not anymore.
Of course, this was this has probably been 8 years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. He's like, have you not seen our new video? And I'm like, no. And he sent me the YouTube link for it, and I was like, holy shit, dude. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, this is like one of the biggest directors in rock videos. And I was like, okay. And he's like, and that was like when Mayhem Fest was going on all the time. And he's like, yeah, dude, we're the opening act here in North Carolina in Charlotte. I'm like, are you serious? He's like, yeah, main stage, we're opening act. I was like, holy fuck.
That's cool.
Holy shit.
But he's like, it's awesome, dude. He's like, but we're not getting paid very much. He's like, it's the exposure is what we care about. He's like, we'll be on the video, or we'll be on the God, I can't remember what he called it, but it's basically like we'll forever be a part of that. You know what I mean? He's like, and that led us to open for Slipknot when they come to town, and all the big bands that come to town, we open for them now. And I was like, damn, dude, that's awesome.
That is awesome.
I'm like, it puzzles me because like they didn't listen to that kind of music at all.
Yeah, I didn't listen to rock until I was probably fucking 19 or 20.
Oh, and I owe you an apology. I've been listening to some more Clutch lately.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I'm just saying, Clutch is fucking awesome.
The lead singer's got an epic beard.
He most of the time he does.
Yeah.
He
Dude,
looks
see,
kind of
that's
like a little
that's the
bitch
kind of people
whenever he shaves.
I would like to get on the channel. You know how many times I've
dude.
reached out to like famous people and like they don't even ever like email me back.
Oh yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I've
saying.
even reached out to their booking agencies and don't even get a response on like how much it would cost.
Right. Yeah. I've seen fucking Clutch like, I don't even know, man, like 12 fucking times.
I miss concerts so fucking much.
For real.
I do, bro. Like,
Bad. And the last couple I went to were like big stadium fucking basketball arena type concerts. And it's not like, I don't really care for those. And I would pay good money to go to one of those right now.
yeah. Last one I went to was a Slipknot concert. It was Slipknot, Gojira, Volbeat, fucking Behemoth.
Yeah.
That was an epic show, dude.
See, Clutch don't play those kind of venues. Clutch play where they went to Disney, the place right there that's called the House of Blues. Usually that's where Clutch plays. They used to play smaller places, and then it's got to where like they can't play this teeny tiny ass venues anymore. So they gotta have a little bigger place. But they don't play fucking like the arena.
Right.
But the last couple of times we went to a concert, we went and seen fucking 21 Pilots.
I heard they put on a good show.
They do. It's pretty fucking decent. They're a little. I paid a little more than I'd fucking like to have paid for the tickets, but it's like aftermarket fucking shit too. But it was pretty decent.
Last one I went to was a little hole in the wall venue, and we saw Puddle of Mud.
I haven't heard them in a while, dude.
Yeah. And then my wife and my stepson, they went. I think they went to somewhere in, like close to Greensboro, and saw Bush.
That'd have been a good show.
Yeah, and like being a super small venue, I mean, you're like what, like 8 feet from the band. The only thing that sucks is everybody's like this in front of you.
See, we got a place kind of like that here. It's it's like an hour north of here. It's in Indianapolis. It's called the Murat, but it holds like 5,000 people tops.
Yeah.
And the first time I saw Marilyn Manson was up there, and that's only been probably 3 or 4 years ago, dude. And he was like he was not Marilyn Manson no more.
Yeah.
But he still put on a really good show.
He got on Marilyn Manson.
Like, he still put on a hellacious show, dude. And then, but yeah, I miss concerts, dude.
Last time we went to a small show, it was no bigger than our like living room and little other room that's attached to it. It's a fucking small place.
Oh, you're talking nut to butt then.
And there wasn't. I mean, it was kind of full, but it wasn't like packed. But that's a band called CKY. I don't know if you ever heard.
I know who's.
Oh yeah,
Can't Kill Yourself.
CK. Yep.
No.
But see, they don't have the lead singer is not like they split, and that guy started his own band.
Yeah.
So,
is the lead singer, is that Bam's brother?
That's what I thought.
No, he's the drummer.
Drummer.
Okay.
I knew he was in the band.
Yeah, a guy named Darren Miller used to be the lead singer, and now he's the lead singer. So it's fucked up because there's a song on one of the albums called like 96 Quiet Bitter Beings or some shit, and like that's I'm pretty sure what that guy named the new band.
Really?
It's fucking it's weird. But the guy who was the guitarist, Chad Ginsburg, basically is the singer now for CKY. But yeah, we were fucking just hanging outside waiting for him to fucking let us in. And he came like fucking skating up on the skateboard, and fucking Jess Margera and the other fucking guy, like the bassist or whatever, were just standing right there fucking hanging out, chilling and shit. And nobody knew, it was like nobody knew who they were. And me and my brother was like, does nobody like realize who they are? Because there's like a line of people standing over there, you know what I mean? It was like you would think they'd be trying to talk to him or something, you know?
Yeah.
And it was like nothing. And they hung out there for a few minutes, and then they like went in the alley to, I don't know, go smoke a joint or something. They all disappeared.
Yeah, it's like when I went and seen Motionless in White. They're like really cool ass dudes.
Hell yeah.
They just like, I mean, they like to hang out, you know what I mean? They're like, yeah, man. He's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
usually we try to rush people through these. He's like, you seem pretty cool. We can hang out. You can hang out and talk for a while. I was like, all right, cool, man.
Right.
And they all were like, man, I wish I could grow a beard. It just don't grow in right. I'm like, you got to let it grow, dude. You can't just, like, it ain't going to happen overnight. But yeah, that's the first time I took Abby. See, Abby's little sister is into like the same kind of music I am. So anytime she wants to go to a concert, like her dad will buy me a ticket to take her. He's like, because I can't listen to that shit. He's like, I can't. So Abby went with us the first time, dude, and she was like damn near in tears. She's like, I can't stand this, Daniel. She's like, this is the worst thing I've ever heard in my entire life. She's like, it's most scary, and I'm just calm down and have fun. She's like, but they're all painted white and jumping around and screaming. I'm like, it's cool. Just calm down.
Yeah, I don't think the wife could do a Mushroom Head concert.
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't think. It's just like she'll go to Clutch. She'll go to Clutch. Gone a few times.
And then me and my wife, we went to see Local H, Marcy Playground, and Everclear.
Wow.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, and we got to meet them afterwards. So that's Amanda with Everclear. That was pretty cool. And it was like it's a super small venue. Like it was an outdoor venue. And like the whole thing, it was cool as shit. So hopefully they'll be back.
Smashing Pumpkins, that's who it was. My brother had tickets to see the Smashing Pumpkins, and he was like, I got an extra ticket. You want to go? And I was like, hell yeah, let's go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to see the Pumpkins, dude, for real. See, that's the shit I grew up on, man. I remember that shit, dude. Like, see, like music is not the same now.
No, not at all.
Especially
I don't really even listen to very much. So, okay, I take that back. That's a lie. I listen to a little bit of new shit, but not very much.
See, it sucks because the radio stations around here don't play anything new.
Yeah, we get a lot of the same shit here. I don't listen to the radio very much, though. Just like 15 minutes on the way to work and on the way home. That's it.
Yeah, I'll have radio playing here at the shop. I mean, it'll be really low, but I mean, it's always the same freaking 30 freaking songs.
See, my wife gets pissed because I'll put like I got a YouTube like playlist on my YouTube shit or whatever, and I'll put that on, and she gets pissed because it's like the same 87 songs. And then like every now and then I'll hear something new, and I'm like, oh shit, I really like this song, and I'll add it to that playlist. And she's like, oh, you're playing this fucking same shit again? I'm like, well, you know,
I added something.
it's not my fault that this music that they play all the time now sucks, you know? Like, it does, man. It is what it is, and I like what I like. I can't help it.
Abby, man, I'll get in the car with her, and I sit in the back with the baby. And she'll have on like B97, which is like a pop channel. And I'm like, please turn that down. And she's like, no, Marley likes to dance. And then she'll turn it up a little bit. Marley will start dancing. I'm like, no, babe, this is not music. The other day, we were sitting at the table, like she was finishing eating, and I turned on, I hit that YouTube music app and turned it on, and I started playing, I think it was like Five Finger Death Punch or something. And she looked at me and she goes, and starts doing this, dude. I was like, yes, you are my daughter. Yes.
Hell yeah. Hell
I was
yeah.
like, do it for your mom, and she wouldn't do it. She just looked at me like I was stupid. But I don't know, man. I can't listen to it, man. Like every once in a while, it's all right, but like when you have a song about the moist level of your lady parts, that's not a song.
No. No.
What if I came out and said my junk stank? Ain't nobody gonna listen to that.
Hey, I'm just saying, I feel like old DB could get away with that, but
That's different, though.
Yeah.
That's totally different. Dude, he was a member, you know what I mean? He's one of the founding members of the Wu-Tang Clan, and he literally took MTV Cribs to the grocery store and was using food stamps, and he's a millionaire. And he had his food stamp card.
oh shit!
Oh, dude, did you get that GFK?
I put this tonight was the first time I used it.
What do you think?
It's pretty decent. I like it.
I got it in a 50-50 blend.
Oh, okay.
But that's all he had left.
Oh, okay. It kind of reminds me of something, but it's really weird because what it reminds me of, like, it just doesn't have the main scents that are in it. Mine's on the counter over there.
I mean, I don't get the smells that he says it's in it.
Not at all. Not at all. To me, it smells like. So I had a scent from another company, and it was cedar and amber, with some other stuff in it, and that's what it reminds me of. And when you warm it up and put it in beer, it changes a little bit and smells kind of different, but it does not, in my opinion, smell like what it says on the bottle or anything that I expected it to smell like.
No,
it doesn't smell bad in any way,
right?
But it just does not nothing that I got in my order smelled anything like I expected it to.
Really?
They all smell very good, but I was just like, well, shit. All right. The one actually, like I was saying before, Keith's, when I first smelled it, I was like, no, this is not going to work. It was just like one of those reactions, and I was like, oh, shit. And I warmed it up, and I smelled it, and I was like, yeah, no. And I was like, well, at least I know what to mix it with. And I wore it last night. And actually, after putting it in beer in about 10 minutes or so, I don't even think it was that long. It totally changed, and it was actually quite nice. So it was like 100% night and day difference from in bottle to in beer.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very surprised.
Start next week. I got to go through all of our stuff that isn't selling. And it's all going to go on clearance.
Start purging.
Yep. And then everything that does sell, we're completely expanding into butters and balms.
There you go.
And then I'm going to do an unscented butter.
Please?
Yep.
Yeah. Because I got like 8 bottles of Harry Beards.
Yeah.
Like most of the original butters, like your original, I can pair it with something and it works out nice.
Yeah.
But I'd like to, Yeah, unscented. That's just, for me, man. It's so easy. Like, don't get me wrong. I know it kind of takes away from like your business, but like it's so much easier to offer an unscented butter and have like 10 different oils that because I don't wear enough butter to go through 10 different butters tins.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my god. I literally I probably got enough butter to put Betty Crocker out of business for a month over here. Like, but I did have my first beard oil go bad.
Really?
That's crazy. Yeah.
How old was it?
It's probably a year and a half old.
What's that about butters?
All right. Bearded Jemima. That's a lot of butter, dude. Oh yeah, I forgot about what I got in the freezer too. I got like fucking 10 things in my deep freeze.
I didn't know that you should get unscented and then just drop a little oil in it. As you can see. So we have matching butters for almost everything.
That's crazy, dude.
Holy crap.
Over here is a bunch of shit that's just oils, and then like down here is a bunch of oils without butters. And I have some unscented now because I understand what you should do. And then every now and then you're like, oh, I like it that much, I'll get a butter too.
So Justin, what other products do you have other than your own? Company wise. I know you got the company that we won't talk about tonight.
Yeah, I've got his. I got Weird Beard, Black Rebel, 8-Bit.
You do have Black Rebel?
Mm-hmm.
Which one'd you get?
Fuck, which one was that?
Fucking Vanna White down there.
Black Rebel does cash, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got cash.
Okay.
God, I'm trying to think what else. I think that might be it. Yeah, because I got a bunch from Dylan and from Nick. I need to get some of that. Oh my god, yeah.
Dude,
I don't have any of that yet either.
This scent is amazing.
Yeah,
it's called Lucky Orange.
I need to get some of that.
It's it could be used at night. That's how good it is. And this surprised me.
Oh.
White Witch from Weird Beard. Like, it really surprised. I ordered it just to because he was doing that March Madness thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice scent.
Yeah, I've got a couple coming from him tomorrow. I got White Lightning and shit. I don't remember what the other one was.
Oh.
What is
that's that coffee one?
Yeah, that's high voltage. Like, dude, you damn.
That's what I got coming. I got high voltage coming.
Like
that looks like a pretty nice consistency there.
It is, dude. It's like Cool Whip, bro.
I was gonna say it looks pretty familiar.
Shit.
Does it?
Yeah, I think it looks like somebody has competition in that butter game.
Mm-hmm. I know exactly who you're talking about too. And for a lack of better terms, we've spoke about this numerous times, and you know how I feel about other said companies' butter. Like, it was amazing. You told me about it for so long, and then like this, I would take this over that now.
Yeah.
Just saying. Yeah. I would at least have it one. And see, this is all Nick's butter now. It's not just a special kind. This is what he's selling all the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Unless you order the old 4-ounce one. If you order the 4-ounce butters, that's still the old consistency.
See, this melted a little bit, but I feel like this is pretty close.
Oh, see, I haven't got the new stuff yet. I need to try it.
Yeah, it was weird. One package, because it's two different packages I got coming from Nick. One package went to Philly to down here. The other one went from Philly to New York to down here.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I've been seeing that a lot lately with like, because in our area we used to have a distribution hub, and they closed it down and they started sending everything to Greensboro. But lately, it's like they're sending all of our stuff. I think down to Atlanta.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like maybe the Greensboro one is so backed up that they can't keep up.
So,
How is that?
Oh,
he
dude.
laughs.
No, it's. I literally want to drive this down to you and let you try it. As of this moment, I'm the only one that has this right here. This is a new one. Like completely new, like everything.
Yeah, I'm also thinking about going to twist top lids.
Yes, do that.
Yeah, you should.
See, I was going to say, so the consistency is obviously way different, but this one feels as good or maybe even better than that other butter, too.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, like I like Justin's butter. I really do. Like I've liked it since I got it.
Well, I'm not talking about Justin.
No, I know. I'm saying, but like that dirty snow is like something totally different, dude. Like I don't know if it's the ingredients he's using or what, but like that is it's an absolute game changer.
It looks butters. To me like it's like almost a half whip.
Like I don't know. Like
it's like they took a poured and whipped it lightly once and then poured it in. Because that was the issue that we were having in the beginning, was it was too inconsistent when we were pouring our butters. Like sometimes it would set up perfect, and then other times it just would take weeks to set up. So in order for us to constantly have the stuff in stock, we had to go to a whipped. But like when I do my whipped, I'll whip it a little bit after it's been chilled for a bit, put it back in the fridge, and then whip it again, but not nearly to like Nick's super fluffy. Like mine is, it's a thicker whip.
Yeah. You don't have as much air in yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like on my when you got your 2-ounce collab, that's actually 3 ounces of butter in there.
I thought it seemed kind of heavy to be a 2-ounce whipped butter.
Yeah.
It's weird how you can like tell that. It's like the company, I don't know if you've picked up like what me and Everett are talking about, but there's a company that makes a whipped butter that is supposed to be like top of the line. Mm-hmm. You grab one of his containers and it like feels empty.
Yeah.
And like it's weird. It's hard to explain.
Yeah, that's when you're just like, you put the mixer in that thing and you just let it run.
It just, I don't know, man. Like I thought it was like, I mean, it is. Don't get me wrong. It's a good product. It is. It's a good product.
Mm-hmm.
But it is no longer the only one in the market that can be considered top of the line. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like you can't ride the same hit song over and over and over and over and over and expect to stay in the number one position.
Yeah.
Like eventually you gotta, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you look at the ingredients on this, like
Yeah.
you'll see some of these where it's like one of them is in something, but none of these are like all together in
Right.
anything. And I
Like
think that's
I've looked at that a few times, like just trying to see if I have another butter that even comes like close ingredient wise,
yeah,
and there's not.
nothing.
You see it like individually in different butters,
Right.
but not that mix of butters in the same pot.
Yeah. Even the oils in other oils, like you don't, a couple of these you don't really see in oils that often either.
And I mean, from what I know, like his cost per dirty snow is a lot higher than most people's cost on butters.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how much it cost you to make a butter, Justin, and I'm not asking you to say, but like it's hard to explain.
It's cheap. I mean,
Right.
if you're buying in bulk, it's cheap.
I think from what I understand of the process, it's labor intensive to make
Yes.
butter, a whip butter.
Yes.
It's like labor intensive.
Yeah.
But like poured, that's basically just melt and pour, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you're not really.
I mean,
you have to mix
still,
it.
like you really have to take your time when you're melting the actual butters that are in it. Like you can't get to a certain temperature, so like you want it to go low and slow when you're melting those butters out. But yeah, if you when you're whipping, that's at least going to take. I mean, you figure if it's a super light whip, um, you're probably looking at about at least a half hour of just whipping time.
It's crazy.
So, like for us, I think it takes to make a batch maybe about an hour and a half.
And how many butters are you getting out of a batch?
Uh, about 13 to 15. But filling them probably takes the longest out of everything because I mean
You're piping them in, right?
Yeah, we pipe them. Yeah, we pipe them in, and then I'll take like a cake icing spreader and just go straight across the top. Make sure they're completely filled. I'll smack them on the table, let them all settle.
Gotta smack it.
Yep.
See, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That way you know what
I want to
you're
make
getting.
sure. I want to make sure everybody gets. I mean, they're paying for a full tin. You know,
Yes.
I expect there to be no air pockets in that when somebody gets theirs.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a couple over here. It's half fucking empty shits.
Yeah.
And I didn't use it all.
That's crazy. Like you shouldn't have to like worry about stuff like that when I mean, especially when you're buying product like that. To me, that's either laziness or don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just my opinion, though.
Oh
I
yeah.
feel like there could possibly be a third option too.
What's that?
We're going to talk about that another time.
All right.
Getting over on people.
Well, then there might be a fourth option.
Oh. So yeah, I've been searching. I've been searching for new containers.
Yeah,
I mean, I can
think
get the same type in twist top, but I want something that looks good.
I mean, that's like these right here, man. These are great. Like what Nick has.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a twist metal tin.
Yeah.
I
But I
fucking
like
hate
that.
those.
Why?
Cause
No, I
Just-
like them because they have the grips on them.
see, that's just it. Like you gotta get them motherfuckers tight so they don't leak,
True.
and then they're a fucking bitch to get open.
Yeah, they do get
Yeah.
stuck.
Yeah.
But see, like I like these, but luckily it hasn't been that hot anytime you've sent me anything,
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
nothing has melted. But if like right now, if I order something, it's gonna melt. Like I know for a fact. Like anything I order from now until December,
Yeah.
it's gonna come melted.
Do you know
So
who's got
if-
the best shipping game in the business? Everett does.
Oh well, let's not.
he
get
he
carried
sent me a
away.
package. He sent me a package, and this shit was had saran wrap. It was wrapped again. Like, I mean, best shipping in the game.
I mean, I know when if I'm like, I send them open butter, and it's
Yeah.
fucking Florida, man. Like it's hot, and I'm gonna take it and drop it off at the post office, and before it leaves this state, and the next state over is probably pretty warm too.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It's gonna be at least a day and a half or so. So, you got to do something to try to keep it from being all over the place, you know?
Yeah, never had one leak.
Because I know I've had some product come and be not just like leaking out of the container a little bit, but like it literally like you would have thought it exploded and was coated the entire contents of the package.
Yeah.
So a couple times I didn't realize, like the first time I ordered Matt's products, I got it and I could smell the cookie dough coming out of the mailbox. And I was like, damn, that smells fucking good, man. And I was like, I don't know that that's a good sign, but that smells fucking good. And I like got inside and it didn't leak, too bad, but Matt's butters are whipped and they like the glass jar, like you could see it was just fucking liquid in there, like shaking.
Oh,
And the tin was he sent me like the Beard Balm tin with the cookie butter, and that had leaked out just a little bit. It just smelled like cookie butter all over. And but they're both melted, so they're basically poured butters at this point.
yeah.
But yeah, so I know like if I order something, that's why I don't like. I love whipped butters, but I know at this point if I order a whipped butter or if something comes in a combo or whatever, or if it's just
You're
that
getting poured.
company's, like I'm getting a poured butter, it doesn't matter.
I might have to start sending everything with an ice pack.
Dude,
that-
Uline
it's-
makes small ice packs.
So it's funny because I think the first time I got, so it was an auction type of thing, and I got several different things, and I think it was that Clever America the Beautiful thing. That shit came with an ice pack in it, but by the time it comes, like it doesn't keep it. You know what I mean? Like that's a good theory, and it works maybe for some places, but if you were sending it to Arizona or Florida or somewhere, it's not going to matter because it's going to sit too long and it's too hot.
Yeah.
Well, it's
And
like
then
the
you
first,
also have to assume that the post office is going to do their job properly.
Yeah.
Because like my last package should have been here on Thursday of last week and it got here Monday.
Damn.
Because they decided to like let it sit, and then the next day it went to South fucking Carolina. After it was here, it went to South Carolina and they tracked it, and it came back here and then sat for like 2 more days, and then they finally decided to send it to the post office on Sunday, and then it went out Monday. I was like,
speaking of packages,
good.
Let me check mine.
fucking
too.
Troco, the people where I get those support blue collar hats, they had a sale on their hats, and I ordered some, and I haven't got my fucking notice yet. Well, it's got to come from Canada though. That's what sucks.
Damn.
Yeah, and you got to pay a $3 fee.
Oh, see, that makes sense.
Ah,
So all
It's
those
in
guys
Tennessee
wear
right
those
now.
hats, but
Huh?
they're in Canada on that show.
What's
yeah, I
that?
think.
I said all those guys wear those hats on that show, but they're in Canada.
Yeah.
My new Dixon flannel is in pre-shipment.
Which one did you get?
The brand new Marin.
Oh, the Cheech.
Yep.
Yeah, that's too brown for me, dude.
I figured I'd get it. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta do that full review tomorrow. That should be a good one. And then I'm gonna do my Violent Gentleman review.
That's dope. I like that hat.
Yeah, they're nice and they're on sale. They're like $10.
Really?
Yeah,
I have to
yeah.
look into
They
that.
got a bunch of them that are like $10.
Dude, did you see Mel's has a new logo?
I want to say maybe.
Kind of look like Beer Gents.
Really?
Yeah, look up Mel's beer collection.
Yeah.
So what's that Willie Soaks smell like?
Well, it
Ever-
was soak, so it smells. I wish I could get a good smell of it right now, but it smells like it does smell like if you were walking into a head shop, like a good old school head shop, and they got all the incense in there.
Yeah.
That's what it smells like.
Okay.
It's like a really strong incense vibe, but it almost like is a cologne like, but not like cologne like Black Rebel or anything like that. I like it a lot, but it definitely has like an incense smell, like the actual fucking incense you burn incense.
Yeah. Dude, have you been hearing all of the talk about Willie?
Willie.
On the road again.
Oh no, I haven't really.
I've heard some people say it smells like flowers and fresh laundry, like linen.
Okay. I don't believe that.
Huh?
I said I don't believe that.
I've heard it's a floral scent. I've heard it smells like laundry detergent. I've heard it smells like mouthwash.
So I believe that.
I've heard that it smells like laundry detergent and mouthwash. Like, seriously, like, nobody's put out a review except Brandon.
What did he say?
It's one of my top 3 scents, man.
Because the only thing I did hear was Drew say that it. I think he said. I heard what Drew said. I don't remember exactly what he said, but I heard what he said.
Hey, man, I heard what he said. What'd he say?
So he said something about like a picture.
I heard it, though.
Of Willie Nelson like getting out of the shower, and putting on cologne, and he was like nice and clean, something like that. But yeah, I fucking have it right here, and in my opinion, it kind of smells like fucking mouthwash in bottle. Very mouthwash, medicine-y, not nice, in my opinion.
You
That's just
sound
my
like
opinion.
Abby. Everything I open and let her smell, she's like, that smells like cough syrup.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Everything. It doesn't matter.
It's not pleasant. However, when you put it in your beard, it is like a flip flop night and day, and it is very nice. But I don't know how to describe that either. It's just pleasant.
Very nice. You sound like Borat, bro. It's a very nice.
Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know. Like it's just I don't know. In bottle, it to me it's got like a I don't know a tonic-y or elixir. Just something about it to me is unpleasant. But in beard, it has like a earthy cologne, nice, clean. There is something about it that's very clean. I will say that. I guess that's where the laundry vibe comes from it.
Maybe it has Lysol in it or something. Maybe it's like a disinfectant.
Maybe.
Keeps your beard from catching the vid.
Hey, should have got 2.
So, you guys know that me and Nick are doing a collab, right?
No.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
We're actually going to do a set.
Is that the white lightning you were talking about?
No.
Oh.
No. There's going to be at least 2, maybe possibly 4 altogether when we're completely done. And the first one is going to be a barbershop.
How's he going to top Clean Cut?
This one is going to be me.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, let me just tell you a little small secret.
Yeah.
Because Clean Cut's a cologne, not a barbershop.
It's not a cologne.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
It's a cologne barbershop.
Yeah.
They say this is a barbershop too, but I don't think so.
Huh?
They say this is a barbershop too, but I don't really think so.
What is that, Roaring Twenties?
Yeah. Just because it has talc in it doesn't make it a barbershop. There's a lot going on in that bottle.
You don't think Clean Cut's a barbershop?
Listen, I've been in a lot of barbershops, and I've never smelled this or Clean Cut in any of them. That's all I'm saying. But I've smelled things similar to them, like in off season, and this one right here reminds me of the one I used to go to all the time.
Huh?
This one right here
What about it?
reminds me of the barbershop I used to go to all the time.
I need to find a barbicide scent.
Off season has it.
Yeah.
It's called Blue Comb Juice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely something I want to incorporate into the barbershop one that we do. Because I mean, you walk into a barbershop, that's unmistakable.
Yeah. You need to find a way to put clipper grease in there. Clipper oil.
Yep.
Dude, hey, you were there, weren't you? You know Snowballs Deep's coming out like in June?
What?
That's the scent that everybody was telling Bam to make on my live stream a couple weeks ago.
Huh.
Yeah. He's got a scent coming called Snowballs Deep. That's awesome.
That's all right.
That's all right.
I can be down with that. I mean, I got bottles over there that say "Stay jolly" and "fuck everyone else."
Yeah.
So if he's got some shit that's coming out that says, what's it say again?
Snowballs Deep.
Snowballs deep.
Have you never heard the term balls deep?
Yeah, I mean, I've heard balls deep. I just feel like,
Dude, there's a company. There's
I don't know.
a vape juice company called Sick Boy, and they are so proud of their names of their stuff. Like one of them, I don't remember the profile of it, but it's MBYC. My balls, your chin. They have another one, and I love it. It's called Your Mom.
My balls, your chin.
So me and Amanda were at a vape convention, and we went and talked to the owner, and I was like, "Baby, you got to order that one for me." She goes, "Which one?" I was like, "MBYC." So she looks at him and goes, "Yeah, let me get a bottle of that in 3 milligram nicotine." And he was like, "What? MBYC?" Because you know what it means, right?
That's horrible.
Yeah, that's definitely something that gets everybody cracking up.
Oh,
I mean, in the vape industry, there's so many weird freaking names.
dude, where was Rob at? I figured Rob would be here tonight.
I don't know. He's probably swiping right.
Oh.
All right, guys. It's 1 a.m. here.
Yeah, tomorrow's gonna suck. I gotta do all the shit I didn't do tonight.
Damn Wednesdays.
Some guy's gonna come in there tomorrow morning and be like, "Fucking Everett."
Oh, I would. Especially for like when he left. He's like, man, he's gonna do all this stuff. Tomorrow's gonna be awesome.
Yep.
And then he comes in, he's gonna be like, that motherfucker.
Yep. That's funny though. All right. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow night.
Hell yeah.
We'll have some fun.
Yes.
All right, man. I'll see you guys later.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate you being on.
Absolutely, bro.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. Have a good
Later,
one.
Justin.
See ya. Well, everybody, this is the end of tonight's Unconfirmed sessions. It was a lot of fun. This is probably our longest one to date. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. We had Brewer on, Uric, Rex, Wolf. Let's see, who else? Tiki was here. Steve, Randy, Amanda, Dakota stopped in for a little bit. Joe stopped in for a little bit. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Hit that like button if you had a good time tonight. And if you want to see even more content, hit that subscribe button and hit that little bell and let you get notified whenever we do some new stuff. Coming up real soon. Tomorrow I'm going to film my video review for Dixon Flannel. And then after that, I'll be doing the review for Violent Gentleman. So yeah, we've got that coming up. Be sure to stop by harrybeards.com if you want to check out some really good quality beard products. Let's see. Let me put this up here real quick. Excuse me. And if you want, use the code Harry15 for your 15% off of your order at harrybeards.com. And just so you know, harrybeards.com is a dual site. So if you're looking for something for your significant other, wife, girlfriend, fiance, whatever, my wife makes handmade soaps, lotions, sugar scrubs, lip balms, all kinds of stuff. And it's really, really good products. I had a lot of really good reviews on it. So the Harry15 code for 15% off your order goes site wide. So anything on that site, you put it in your cart, you use that code, you'll get 15% off your order. And we try to ship within 24 hours. So head on over, grab you something. You're going to be glad that you did. I appreciate you guys all being here. And we'll see you guys next Wednesday night, 10 p.m. for the Unconfirmed sessions. And you guys, there you go. You have been unconfirmed. So have a good night, everyone. I will see you guys next time. And I am out.